What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's live stream. Back on the Prot Warrior today. Gonna do a big here. I want to show you guys the updated Azurite rewards for islands, some Mythic Plus as well. Make sure I have all the gear on that I need to. And is there a quick upgrade I can get? Because there is. They just reset the servers. There are 2 upgrades that I can go get. So let's get our upgrades while everybody gets here. Maybe we can talk a little bit more about the whole blocking thing if you guys have any questions. And then we can jump into islands, show you guys the rewards, because they finally updated the rewards and they look really good now. Now islands seem worth it. Warrior things, what's up Matinee, what's up Epic? Finally you're here. Epic, you've been catching the streams on like VOD, like as soon as they go up. The streams go up and like within an hour you're there. And it's like, oh man, he missed it by like a little bit. Well, what's up Epic, how you doing? And Matinee, how are you my friend? By the way, Matinee, I know last time you mentioned the whole wish list thing, so this weekend I am more than likely going to get a PO box, and I'll work on the whole wish list thing. The monitor, the last thing I was waiting for was a delivery today, which was the brand new monitor, and that came in maybe like half an hour, 1 hour ago. So this weekend I'm gonna be working on the new setup. And probably get a PO box as well, so you guys can send me portraits of how I would look without a beard, because I don't even know how that is anymore. Last time I didn't have a beard was 6 years ago, something like that. I haven't seen my chin in 6 years, guys. I don't know. I don't even know if it's still there. And Mojo, if you are watching this, I did respond to your DM, and thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. Did I see the Preach VOD on his setup? I did. I was watching his office setup. I was very interested since I'm, you know, in the middle of a new setup as well. So I only saw when he's talking about his current office, and he keeps referencing moving to a new office and shopping around. So he hasn't shown his new office, right? This is all his previous office. 1 badass monitor and 2 cheap ones. Yes, so I have the badass monitor came in today. It's a 1440p. What I use currently as a monitor is not actually a monitor. It's a TV, so it doesn't have a Vega compatible mount. But if you look behind me, this is another monitor. And this was originally supposed to be a file server that I was going to set up a very, very long time ago, just for media purposes for my own apartment here. But I didn't. It actually is connected to a Mac, but that monitor behind me might be Vega mount compatible. I actually haven't looked, but that was like it's like a standard 1080p monitor, nothing special. And if not, there's another monitor like down here. I don't think it's 1080p. I think it's probably 720. But yeah, that one, those will just be cheapy monitors. The main monitor will be running the heavy things like WoW or any game, and then the side monitors are mostly for keeping up with chat, maybe having emails open or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna have like the 2 best and biggest monitors. What's up, Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter, welcome, my friend, and congratulations for getting into the beta. Oh, and also, thank you, Demon Hunter, for making sure, or for, you know, checking the whole thing with me yesterday, the whole spreadsheet for me yesterday. I was actually pretty nervous when it came to publishing that. Oh, I thought that's what it was. No, okay. So the boss graph the kills up there. I was pretty nervous. I haven't made a public spreadsheet available that actually takes user input. So I've made other spreadsheets available, and they mostly just show my work, and it's just like, hey, if you guys want to double check my work, here it all is. But this was the first one where I wanted it to be interactive, where you guys can look at your journal, see a shield, and go, how much does that mitigate? And you just type in that value, and it spits things out for you. So yeah, I was pretty nervous about that. It's been going over pretty well. Somebody in the comment section of that video did say that critical blocking caps at 85%. But the only way for me to verify an 85% critical block would be to get my hands on a heroic old deer shield. So unless there's a post by someone or a data mine by someone that says that the cap for critical blocking is 85%, you know, I need to verify that myself. I need to get my hands on 370 item level shield. So something I need to work on to see if the cap is 85%, or maybe somebody else has already mined that out and figured it out. Congrats on the new PC. Thank you, Epic. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. It's been a while since I've gotten an upgrade like that. So for right now, we're getting upgrades to our gear so that hopefully we can grind higher Mythic Plus today. And as soon as I'm done grinding out these 2 new pieces of gear, I will show you guys the island rewards and how much the weekly island reward is going to give you, because it actually is a lot. That's the time you normally wake up. It's 2:45 a.m. and you finish a stream at 6:30 a.m. Damn, Epic. That's you've got to be a night owl for those times, my friend. You were doing the first part of the beta? Nice. Nice. I don't know where I need to go for this new guy. Relic Hunter, he might actually be inside the pyramid that I'm looking at. Let's see. Where are you, Mr. Relic Hunter? Sometimes there's a few people who are like, yeah, there he is, right outside. Let's pop Avatar. Let's just go all in on the deeps. And I've got my weak aura set up again. They're working, guys. They're working. So when I run Mythic Plus, I won't have 90% of my screen covered by all this other nonsense. Tommy, thank you. Thank you for the congrats on the new PC, my friend, and welcome to the stream. Oh, you're still really sick, Demon Hunter? That sucks, man. Get better soon. You gotta start taking everything you can. What are you sick with? Whatever you're sick with, don't give it to me, man. Don't give it to me. Numbers and graph is my kryptonite. You just pretend to understand. I tried to simplify it, and the front sheet of the spreadsheet, I tried to make it as simple as possible with reference numbers in case you don't, you know, most people aren't playing the beta, especially not as much as I am, and you know, that's just normal. I wouldn't be playing the beta as much as I am if I didn't have to, if I wasn't creating content for it. But most people aren't playing it, so I gave some reference numbers in the front, and then I have the input area. I have the graph in case you want to see how that kind of like topples over and tops off. So I tried to make the front page more friendly. The second page of the spreadsheet is more references, so that you have something to look at and something to be like, oh, that's what this is, that's what that is. And then the third page is all my math and all my work, and so you guys can double check the equation I'm using. I didn't lock any of the cells, so you can't see the equation, so I'm, you know, letting that equation be known, and you guys can see that my equation stands true for values of armor. I think the lowest I was able to check was 597 because I'm on this High Mountain Torrent. So for armors of like 590 to 12,000 armor, you know, I'm there. I'm within half of a % of deviation. So I consider that pretty good. You call in sick to work? You're a trash. Oh man, dude. Every now and then you're just too sick to even work. It's just how it is. You know, and then every now and then you're sick enough to be like, I can get away with just going to work. You know, I'm not gonna be the most productive, but I can get by today. I can get by. The flu hit you hard? Ouch, man. Ouch. Always helps me to just really stay warm, sweat it out, and keep your fluids going, my friend. Yeah, Demon Hunter, I'm gonna need you to teach me the ins and outs of monks. I'll tell you what, so I started leveling up my monk a little bit. Monks are one of those classes, like with my warrior, or maybe it's just because I'm very used to my warrior. So with my warrior, I don't necessarily need weak auras. Every now and then there's like new abilities and stuff in BfA that I'm not very used to being part of my core rotation, so it helps. But with monks, I feel like I need weak auras more than other classes. I need to track my Iron Skin uptime, my Iron Skin Brew uptime. I need to track my charges of Iron Skin Brew. Stagger is a really nice thing to track. Right now I'm running Healing Elixir just so that I can do big pulls in dungeons. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep that. I need to keep track of the orbs I'm creating. Monks seems like you've got a lot of things you need to really keep track of. And if you're scrubbed to monk tanking like I am, you know, every now and then you start pulling and then you're in the middle of a pull and you're like, oh, I haven't keg smashed in a while. My bad. Let me keg smash. I've been focused on my tiger palms. I really appreciate new blocking system, Vin. Sure, it's a lot of work. Oh, the part that was a little frustrating to me was they had one blocking system, right? And I did all the work in figuring out everything for that blocking system and for that armor system. It was the same system because blocking shared diminishing returns with armor. And once I had gotten the spreadsheet done, I was like, cool, time to start publishing this. I edited my, I like wrote my script out, edited my script, or edited my audio. I was about to start editing the video, and that weekend, I think I got it all done on a Thursday, and I think on Friday, a blue post came out, and they said, we're reworking everything with blocking and armor. It's no longer going to show diminishing returns, and I was like, I just finished. I just needed to edit the video. Why you do this? So I sent that over. I sent that video over to patrons because it was only gonna work that way for a little bit. But you know, it was like 90% done. So it's like, if you guys are interested in how it currently works and they're gonna change it, here you go. So that one was a little frustrating because I was like, I basically finished everything. Why Blizz? You were doing stuff without guard. You felt like you barely need it. You started at 250 after copying your character. Oh, yeah, well, you're going to be really strong for the first 5 or 6 levels. That's why. I was running guard, too. I like it. Although, at really low levels, I don't know how it's going to be at 120. But monk guard at really low levels is like half of your HP. It's a giant bubble at really low levels. So I'm imagining it's going to scale a lot lower. It's not going to be that great. But guard seems fun. I honestly feel like blackout combo, or blackout combo is still gonna be a little bit better when it comes to raiding. It's something you can rely on for more constant and steady damage and mitigation. But guard might have its place for certain fights where you're gonna need an extra cooldown. You're gonna need one big absorb. It's also gonna really help out for stuff like magic damage. Say there's a magic damage heavy fight, which, looking at the journal, most of the fights for Uldir are magic based. Or what it seems like is most of the abilities that the bosses cast in Uldir are magic based. But I don't know how much the auto attack is going to end up adding up to. Once they have like another open weekend of raid testing, I can jump back in and just start running logs and just start doing bosses over and over again. I've been more focused on footage rather than logs, but I can start running logs and seeing how much damage that auto attack is. Never felt like you were under pressure? Yeah, leveling content right now in BfA, it's pretty easy. I mean, I made a brand new monk because I don't have one to copy over. So I made a brand new monk, and It's a very easy class to like run in and do everything with. But then again, most of the tanking classes I've leveled up so far, I just run into a dungeon and get it done while leveling. As soon as I hit 120 though, and everything starts scaling to that 120, that's when it's like, uh-oh, I'm very under geared. I'm getting beat up here. Your monk started at 263? Dang. I think I character copied my warrior, but I had already had this guy completely leveled up and geared out by the time character copies came out, so I haven't leveled up any character copies. I can do my Demon Hunter, actually. So Demon Hunter, after this Brewmaster Monk, that's the only class that's left, is a Demon Hunter to show you guys here on stream. So once we start that, I can actually copy over my Demon Hunter and then just go completely crazy on getting that done. Whoa, what is this? I can just slows her. That doesn't even do much. I do a lot more damage. And man, this world quest. You guys are silly, Blizzard. Can you give me a TLDR of your new blocking system? To be honest, you don't get it. So TLDR is like in Legion, blocking worked in one way. If you did a normal block, the block mitigated 30% of your damage. If you did a critical block, that critical block mitigated 60% of your damage. That's it. That was it in Legion. Now in BfA, they're changing it, so a regular block depends on this value in the shield. You see how it says block right underneath armor? So it scales upwards. So shield upgrades are going to be way more important to you. So one shield upgrade might actually increase your block from 30% mitigation to like 33% mitigation. So just one little shield might be an extra 3%, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but 3% here, and then like every time you upgrade every tier, your block gets 3% better. You know, that's the TLDR. TLDR is the better the shield, the more your block is going to be. The whole diminishing returns and stuff is more for people who care about the numbers. If you play a shielded tank, you probably should care, but you know, it's more for numbers people. How's it going, Mohammed? How are you doing, my friend? By the way, Mohammed, the last piece of the setup just got here, maybe like an hour ago or something. So this weekend, I'm gonna be building everything out. There's still going to be a few more steps that I need to take in the upcoming months in terms of finalizing everything for my build, but the initial build setup, it's all here now. It's all here. And that's in huge part thanks to all you patrons, you know, thanks to all the sponsors and supporters, for everyone that tunes in and interacts with me. You know, I'm making sure that I'm reinvesting that money back into the channel to improve the quality, you know, to get things a little bit better for you guys every step of the way. And yeah, just, you know, huge thank you to you guys. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm also this weekend going to work on getting a PO box. I know Matney has asked for like wish lists and stuff, so this weekend I'm gonna get a PO box, start working on that kind of thing as well. Let's go. Where is this? Oh, it needs it. Okay. So I'm trying to get some upgrades before the whole island thing as well. Where's the flight master? Oh, here he is. But thank you. Thank you. I really do mean it. Bill, love the content. How does block changes feel on Prot Pally? Have I tried it yet? I haven't tried it on Prot Pally, Bill, but the blocking changes on Prot Pally should be pretty damn good too, because you guys have that new talent point redoubt. So redoubt's uptime, when I play my Prot Pally in any dungeon, my redoubt uptime, I would argue, is about 80%. And I'm not a main Prot Pally. So I would imagine that a really good main Prot Pally, and so if you main Prot Pally, this includes you, your redoubt uptime should be about 90%. Like, you're going to be able to fish for those procs and use them efficiently. You already have the muscle memory for like throwing your Avenger Shield as soon as that proc comes off. So with redoubt up all the time, you're almost going to be at the level of you're almost going to have that shield block value plus 75%. It is subject to DRs, but you're going to have a really, really high block value. So what I think is really, really, really going to matter for Paladins is increasing your mastery so that your base block chance shoots up. So anything that increases mastery, I think, is going to be really good. In fact, I'm not a main theory crafter, and there are no simulations or anything yet, so don't take this as gospel, but I feel like mastery is going to rival haste in terms of survivability and mitigation and what you want to aim for with secondary stats. Now, again, don't take that as gospel, because your SOTR does scale off of attack power, so maybe primary stats are still just going to be better than anything the secondary stats would do. But I feel like mastery is going to be very, very competent if you're running redoubt, and if you know that that fight is going to be physical heavy. Would I say that DK has a good chance to stay #1 tank choice for the MDI? Yes, Tommy. I would say that the DK has a more than 80% chance of staying #1 tank choice for MDI. If we're talking 5-man content, I still haven't played Demon Hunters and Brewmasters at endgame for 5-man content, but I don't see Brewmasters competing with Blood. Demon Hunters arguably might be able to if we talk about speed runs, but when we talk about super high keys, I think Blood DKs are still going to remain the top, and MDI is pushing that gear, pushing those super high keys, as opposed to doing speed runs. Like, if you guys remember, the qualifiers for the MDIs were speed runs, and those runs were done completely with Demon Hunters. So Demon Hunters might have a place when we talk about speed runs, but Blood DKs for sure, pushing those high keys, pushing your gear to the limit. Yeah, Blood DKs, 100%. That's the thing. They just offer too much, offer way too much. Found you the other day. You seem to do quality content. So Vano, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, my friend. Blood DK may need a nerf doing double what the healer is. maybe. I don't even think the self-healing is the issue with Blood DKs. Self-healing may be a bit too high, but it's been nerfed, right? I think Death Strike got nerfed as of the last build. But I don't even feel like Death Strike is a big issue. The big issue that makes Blood DKs amazing for 5-man content is their kit. They have the best magic mitigation in the game, AMS. That is 100% magic mitigation up to a certain cap. That cap goes up as with your gear. You can also talent into it, so the cap, you know, kind of changes out. But AMS is 100% magic mitigation. They have a ranged interrupt for a tanking class that I think Mind Freeze is 15 yards. They can also interrupt with Grip and Gorefiend. And if you know the dungeon really well, if the mob you are interrupting has a channeled spell instead of a cast, that Grip and Grasp does count as a full interrupt, because that channeled spell incurs a cooldown as soon as it goes off, and then you can grip them and grasp them right outside of that. So those things make the DK really, really strong. Also, the self-healing really helps, and also another thing that really helps is in terms of AoE and cleave threat. In this new system where threat has been nerfed, Blood DK is very strong. You drop down a Death and Decay, that's already AoE. On your Death and Decay, your Heart Strike hits up to 5 targets, so that's a really, really intense cleave. That's part of your normal rotation. Blood Boil has 2 charges, part of your normal rotation. I need to restart my app. So Blood Boil, 2 charges, part of your normal rotation. Blood Boil also puts a disease on them, so that's a dot on all of your targets that is also healing you and increasing your threat generation. So you get threat generation from the damage done and the healing threat, although healing threat is almost negligible, so, you know, nothing super substantial there. But yeah, Blood DKs just, they just have a lot to offer when it comes to utility in a 5-man. And then overlooking all of that, overlooking the magic mitigation, the self-heals, the interrupts, just in normal trash tanking, they're also really, really strong. You throw a Blood DK out there with charges of Bone Shield, you know, 50 or 60 runic power ready to death strike. It depends if you run rune tap or if you run foul bulwark, you know, what you're going to be doing. But even just mitigating that regular physical damage, you're also really good at that. So there's a lot of things that Blood DKs offer, and unless their kit gets completely changed around, which I really doubt, Blood DKs are just going to be a premier 5-man tank. Just the fact that they are the best at mitigating magic damage by doing AMS, ranged interrupt, grip, and gore fiend, and they also have asphyxiate. Sorry, I forgot about asphyxiate. They also have asphyxiate. That means that they are the best at mitigating magic damage, whether we're talking about straight up mitigation or we're talking about interrupt and stopping the damage from just coming in completely. So yeah, I think Blood DKs are just, you know, premier 5-man tank, and they also perform really good for raids. Not as amazing as they do in 5-man because you can't interrupt a raid boss quite as much, but they still do a lot. What is this? Cursed. What am I supposed to hit them with? Huh. I'll just go down here. I need to do this world quest down here. It is so nice having other opinions than just haste greater than everything else. Probably. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a thing, but I'll tell you what, since SOTR stacks up really well with attack power, we could be in a situation where primary stat is absolutely better than haste everything else, right? Am I ready to defend these turtles? Yes. Where are these birds at? So what you know is block only physical damage. Only some of it as well. Sometimes there are like bleed effects. Bleed effects are not subject to being block, but bleed effects are physical damage. And then every now and then they'll do a raid boss mechanic that they don't want certain tanks to be able to mitigate too heavy, like warriors and things, and certain boss mechanics won't be blockable either, even though they're physical. But yeah, blocking is mostly for physical damage. There are a few exceptions, which kind of sucks. Like you can block Foebreaker from Agrimar, but you can't block Kingaroth's I forget what his debuff is called, but it's a big physical hit, right? And you can't block it. So certain things you can, certain things you can't. There's no way to tell beforehand. You just have to run in there and run logs, and then check your logs after. You know, try to guarantee a block during that time. Throw on a shield block during Legion. It was also Notharian's Fury. But then check your logs. See if you were able to mitigate it at all. Whoa. You guys leave my Ninja Turtles alone. We're all gonna go get some pizzas later. Do I think the Mythic Raiders are going to use a Guardian Druid again for the first kill in the new raids? Do I see any other tanks taking the place? Guardian Druids have gotten quite a bit of nerfing. They're still strong when it comes to damage taken in. What makes Guardian Druids so strong is the way that their active mitigation works, right? Their active mitigation is Iron Fur. It is off of the global cooldown. It's a really big increase to armor, and you can stack it up. That's the big thing. You can stack up Iron Fur. So the fact that you can have relatively decent uptime on 2 stacks of Iron Fur, and if there's a huge hit coming in, you can even get 3 stacks for maybe like 2 seconds, but you can still get away with getting 3 stacks if you know how to play Guardian Druid really well. I think Guardian Druids are still going to be in a good place. As far as being as strong as they were in Legion, no. Not that strong. But as far as world first, I can see Brewmasters and Guardian Druids being used. Brewmasters just because of the way that stagger works. It allows for recovery. It allows you for a big effective health pool. And you can, in order to kind of, like if you bring a Brewmaster Monk and you're pushing content, you can practice mechanics easier by bringing a Brewmaster Monk and an extra healer. It's just a way of practicing, you know, phase 2 a lot more, and being able to get in those phases and have that practice. Really, it's just about having 1 minute spent in phase 2 as opposed to 20 seconds, right? And it's, you know, you get to see that content a little bit more. So Brewmasters provide that. So I think Brewmasters and Guardian Druids are going to be used more for progression. And once we talk about farming, Blood DKs are definitely going to get into that equation as well. And by the way, guys, I'm farming a little bit more gear that is easily available through World Quest before I jump over to the whole Island and Mythic Plus part of the stream. This also allows me to really chat with you guys about the whole new blocking system and any questions you guys have. You want to play Prot Pally, you really do, but you'll most likely have to stick with Blood DK for your dedicated 5-man group. Well, Bill, if you play a Prot Pally, you can also go Ret and Holy. That's not something that your group never needs, that extra healer or extra deeps, because Holy Paladins are looking pretty damn good. And actually, I can log over to my Holy Paladin and show you a talent point. Right now, Holy Paladins have this talent point in the beta that for, I think it's like a 2-minute cooldown for like 30 seconds. Every time you do damage, it actually heals like an AoE around you. So if you want to, you know, pseudo Disc Priest on a Pally, now's the time, my friend. It's looking pretty fun. I don't know how good it is, to be honest. I haven't ran Holy Paladin in BfA, but it looks fun. So you can do damage and heal. You can run kind of like an offensive build, and, you know, on a 2-minute cooldown, it's not too bad. And if it lasts 30 seconds, it'll last a decent amount of time throughout the pool. What about Prot Pally and BfA? It's looking good, man. Blocking in general is just looking really strong. I don't expect a complete nerf. Like, I don't expect them to go, you know what, blocking is too strong, because the focus of BfA is physical damage mitigation, right? They took away everyone's magic damage mitigation. Prot Paladins and Prot Warriors are by no means #1 premier tanks, but with this new blocking system, in the first few tiers, we're not going to be like the top tier mitigating and premier tank. But as the expansion goes on, as we get more and more upgrades to our shield, we could start climbing up those ranks and becoming better than some of the other tanks, especially when we talk about just straight up mitigation, since their focus is physical damage. So it could be a possibility that we climb our way up. But when the expansion first launches, like right now, I'll show you my block. My block reduces damage incoming by 35%. You know, that's almost Legion levels. That's a little bit better than Legion levels. Legion with an artifact on a warrior was 34%. So arguably, I'm 1% better at blocking than with my artifact. It was baseline 30, but the artifact bumped it up a little bit. So I don't see a nerf changing, but I do see a place for Paladins and Warriors coming in as the expansion carries on. By the end of the first raid in heroic mode, if you're a heroic raider, I believe regular blocks are going to be at 42%. I think that's the number that I calculated. And also, the reason why my spreadsheet is capped at 12,000 block value is just because I didn't want to assume certain things. So even though I have a good trend line going with my function, I don't want to assume beyond that trend line and, you know, be incorrect about it. So the highest amount that I was able to produce in the beta and actually see the numbers was like 12,016, something along those lines. Hey guy, you have really low HP. Whoops. Whoops. That's one way I can war mode with someone that has 10% HP. Any other way? Nope. You were going to subscribe on Twitch, but no option. Bill, yeah, if I do, oh, I'm in a complete alliance area. Here's their flight path. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, if I were to monetize Twitch, that means I subscribe to the Twitch affiliates program, and I can't stream to any other platform. My biggest platform is YouTube. That's where I have the most people that watch me and that know me. So if I decide to join the affiliate program on Twitch, I cannot stream to YouTube anymore. So yeah, that's why I don't have the subscribe option. So sorry about that, my friend. Oh man, so much alliance here. Let me go do the world quest over here, because I don't want to go down to these guys. I need 2 more world quests. Wait, where is this area? Oh, I can go over Storm Song. Okay, let's do Storm Song. We'll do this guy, and we'll do Storm Song as well. Have never been good at healing overall. Different mentality. I agree. I agree. There's some people who can't tank. I haven't done too much healing since I used to be a main healer in BC. I did do some healing, and I was able to get away with Prot Paladin healing in Legion, but it was an uphill battle, man. Learning how to do healing in Legion was like way different than I remember in BC. So yeah, I was definitely a lot more on the edge while healing than I am on any tank. You do hate the gameplay of Bear since it's boring as hell. Was considering changing the Bear for Brewmaster. Oh yeah, I mean, Silvano, the Bear has been nerfed. I still think the Bear is very strong, and you know, Bears still have a lot of mitigation. They can stack Iron Fur. They still have decent self-healing. Their self-healing did take a bit of a tumble, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But, you know, they have decent self-healing. They have good mitigation. They have good multipliers for their mitigation. They have good cooldowns as well, having those 2 charge of survival instincts whenever you want them, whenever you're ready. Also having the I'm blanking out. But yeah, they're in a good place. They're not as OP as they were in Legion, so you don't have to worry. If you don't roll a Bear, you won't be that behind for everyone else. Good content, thank you, Dubishu. Does Avengers Demon Hunter, what does Avengers Demon Hunter so special in the beta? There's not very many changes in terms of regular Demon Hunter and BfA Demon Hunter. Since it's a new class, it doesn't have a lot of things to change. You know, its toolkit is pretty narrow. The biggest change is a change to your core rotation. So if you play Legion Vengeance Demon Hunter, you know that your filler is sheer. And then once you have enough of pain, that's when you start, you know, getting your fractures out. You know, you normally do 2 fractures, Spirit Bomb, or if you need an excess amount of healing, you normally do 2 fractures and you start, you know, soul cleaving. In BfA, the thing that's the biggest change for Vengeance Demon Hunters is the fact that if you talent into Fracture, Fracture replaces Shear. And now Fracture not only fragments, creates soul fragments, Fracture also generates pain, but it does have 2 charges. So what they're doing is they're simplifying and opening up your rotation. I know that there was someone who used to come into the stream, and they might still be here for all I know. His name was SSG Lou. He didn't like it because they're simplifying and dumbing down the rotation. But it's not that bad of a change. The biggest other changes are like Spirit Bomb only consumes 2 fragments or 3. Spirit Bomb and Soul Cleave consume 2 and 3 fragments. I forget which one is which. So you can no longer max out 5 fragments on a Spirit Bomb or 5 fragments on a Soul Cleave. Those are the biggest changes that I can think of right now off the top of my head. Gluttony, which was on your artifact weapon, is now also a talent. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few other talents. There's a new talent for Soul Cleave that just reduces incoming damage by like 4% or something. Nothing major. It may see some play for Mythic Plus, maybe not. But yeah, that's all. The only things I can think of off the top of my head. Most everything else is pretty similar. Buying some medicine and some food for sure, Demon Hunter. You love having Twitch Prime to use? Yes, Bill. I also have Twitch Prime. I agree. Grinding your Prot Paladin Mage Tower? Mohammed, good luck, my friend. I've heard that you can burst down those Mage Towers pretty damn well now. What I would do, Mohammed, if you haven't done it already, create a weak aura for when your concordance pops. So as soon as your concordance pops and you get that huge amount of versatility and that big burst of damage, pop Wings and Seraphim, and then just go in on the DPS. That would be my best suggestion if you want to cheese it as much as possible. You'll keep subbed here and try to catch if I swap over. For sure, Bill. I stream on both. So right now, like, I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch. So you can watch this on Twitch if you want. But yeah, the whole subscriber thing, I'm not ready to jump into a Twitch affiliation program yet. Every time I stream on Twitch, I get like, I don't know, like 6 viewers. So, you know, the majority of people that watch me are here. Love your videos, One Man Army. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Where is this dude? Above me. Here he is. After this, we're going to get our second upgrade, and we'll be able to... Shelf spin. Let me try to back up into a corner. Stun. Why am I stuck to this tree? There it is. Thank you. I really do appreciate the kind words, guys. Trying to get it done before BfA. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine last night while I was like finishing the spreadsheet and stuff that was gonna go up today, and he finished all 36 mage towers and mage tower appearances now with like the new system. I don't know how far he had gotten before the new upgrades. Oh, I'm getting destroyed. I didn't know that shell spin did that much damage. Alright, time to stop using my rage offensively and start worrying about it defensively. Oh, I can start doing this stuff too. I forgot I have war mode on. Cool, where do I turn in this emissary? Where do I collect this emissary? Does anyone know? Horde war effort? Let's get out of here because I have war mode on. Let's look at the mainland in Zandalar. Aha! Horde war effort. Okay. There are 2 whole viewers over here, Adiam. Yeah, I can check both chats pretty easily. Alright, let's go back to the mainland, collect my new upgrade, and show you guys the whole new island Azurite system that you guys are here for. Is MM trash like everyone seems to be saying now? I don't play a hunter, so I don't know what to tell you with the whole marksman. I haven't seen too many marksmen, but that could just be, you know, the people that get the beta are more likely to be BM at this point. I don't know. Nice, a 5 item level upgrade. Perfect. No Azurite preview available for your class? You guys see this? What? I got a piece of Azurite gear. So this is my old helm, which I don't have any Azurite traits for anyway because it's too high. Let me throw these over here. But this new helmet doesn't have any trait. Oh, it really does have Azurite power 0 out of 0. That kind of sucks. Why? Alright, let's do this. Blocking increases strength. Yeah. And shield block is guaranteed blocks. Prot Warrior and Prot Pally block is scaling the same. Yes. Their armor scales differently, but their block scales the same. So blocking for both classes is the same. The only thing you have to look out for is Prot Paladins have the Redoubt talent point, which is going to change your values. And Prot Warriors have critical blocking, which is going to be better than Redoubt, but that's our mastery. But as far as like just a regular shield and regular blocks, yeah, they scale the same. Let's do this one. Whatever tank mage tower you're doing, pull the boss next to Vellum. Let him hit it with the melee. It does. Oh, really? Do rares in BfA drop leveling rare gear? Kind of. So let me show you this. So I am at a really high item level, right? I'm 331, so I'm getting the highest item level I can from rares, right? This is 289. Now let me show you this. A normal dungeon at maximum level is 310. So rares drop leveling leveling quality blues. And if you're max level, it's a good way to get into a dungeon, but running a normal dungeon gives you a higher item level. So maximum that they scale at the moment is 289, while a normal dungeon is 310. So once you hit max level, like, you can kill the rares while leveling up and get those upgrades, but once you hit max level, there's no need to save up those rares. And really grinding them out is going to have really diminished returns because normal dungeons are a lot higher. So I don't think there's any need to like save all your rares for whatever reason. Am I on the Sylvana server? Yes, I am, Demon Hunter. You have a 340 item from Old Deer and the implemented Azurite traits. Oh, okay. I have one piece of gear from the raid as well. I might not have it equipped anymore. I think it was pants. This guy? Nope. I had an LFR gear when LFR was available. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Is that you, Adiam? That just whispered me? I would assume so. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I had some piece of LFR gear. I don't know. I don't know where it went. Alright, let me show you guys these brand new Azurite rewards. That knockback though, yeah, you're gonna need to bait out those golems. That's always been the case for that mage tower. What's up, Max? How are you doing? What server am I on? Jakar? I am on the Sylvana server for beta. Nope, you're at work? Oh. Well, there was an Hunter. Oh, is it Jakar? Adamore? So let me show you guys these Azurite rewards. So, my Heart of Azeroth right now is level 14. It's nothing amazing because if you look at my item level, it's 331, right? Now this chest piece is 325, and my Heart of Azeroth is already lagging behind, right? So my Heart of Azeroth is level 14, and my average item level is higher, and I can't even max this out, right? I need to hit Heart of Azeroth level 21 to max out a piece of gear that is around the same item level as me, right? So now they implemented the Azurite rewards to islands, and you guys can see the weekly rewards up here. Weekly scouting reward. If I mouse over down here and my artifact power, and actually you guys can't see that because of my face and because of this, you guys can see that I need 865 artifact power to the next level, right? I'm 14% of the way in. I would imagine it's 1,000 Azurite power to the next level, so it's not a super crazy high amount. But then if you look here, my reward, this is how much Azurite I need to collect in the island, but my reward is 2,000 Azurite. You guys see that over on the top right? So if I do my weekly, that means that I'm gonna get the equivalent of 2 Heart of Azeroth levels just from doing islands. So this whole weekly reward system from Azurite levels in these islands is gonna be pretty damn good. Now, unfortunately, their UI is a little buggy right now, and like for me to click the button, it's down here. But I have normal, heroic, and oh, I guess I can't do mythic anymore. And then PvP requires a party now. That's interesting. I used to be able to solo queue. Not anymore, but I can do normal, heroic, dungeons, PvE, start collecting this reward, and that's what we're going to do today. I want to see if this 2,000 artifact power, or it should be Azurite power, if this 2,000 AP will level me up. So I don't think there's a way that I can select the maps. I'm pretty sure what this is the 3 different maps that are in rotation this week. So if I queue up, I can get either one of these 3 islands, so I can be like, oh hey, like I know this island. I love Molten K. Are you kidding me? Oh, it was you, Ian? What's up, Ian? You're on Voldoom doing some world quests, just hoping for a shield. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Supercharge your weapon on your priest last night and one-shot the mage tower. Nice. Nice. Do I have a weak aura guide, Mohammed? I do not. But do you need help with creating a weak aura for your concordance? I can help you out, Mohammed. Am I set on war mode? Yes, I am, Jakar. So let's queue up for a normal island. Although, you know what? We can do heroic island. I've got 330 item level, right? I can do a heroic island. Can I queue up for both now? Nope, too many instances. Okay. So we're queued up for a heroic island. Should be fun. Oh, did they fix the helmet bug on these guys? Okay. My helmet was like disappearing when I ran. Easy sham. One thing that I hope is that this latest Q&A, developer Q&A, they talked about from here on out what they're doing is numbers changes. I hope that they look at the numbers to threat and increase it just a little bit. We used to have a 10 times multiplier. We went down to a 4x multiplier. I hope we go to like a 6 so that it's still challenging and it's still meaningful to hold aggro, but AoE threat is what really takes a tumble. And I think a small little bump up would do a big upgrade. You dig the flaming shield? Thank you. This is the Protection Warrior Mage Tower one. I believe this is the blue. This blue recolor is for when you kill heroic kill Jaden while having your Mage Tower appearance on. You did that, I worry. Just your weak auras are great and you wanted to up your weak aura game. I do not have a weak aura guide, but I can definitely work on one, Muhammad. And I'll tell you what, Muhammad, since you are a patron legend, you can request a video a month, my friend. So if you want me to do a weak aura guide, you know, that is for you to decide. I'm game for that. You're in front of the table searching for me? Yeah, I didn't. Wait, are you in here? Are you in my Jacquard? Yeah, I see you. Nice. I see you here. You're running. Oh, you're a Prot warrior too. Hey, you have more HP than me. Not compare achievements. You're out gearing me, Jacquard. 370 hands? Wait. Jacquard, how did you get those gloves? How did you get a piece of 370? It says honor bound. Is that just a PvP reward that you got really lucky on? Or are PvP rewards just super scaled right now and broken? That's insane. 370. Disc. Oh man. Thanks for the weak auras on Discord. Yeah, no problem, Feld. Also, Muhammad, if you do want my current weak auras that I'm using on my warrior and my prop paladin in the beta, they're not 100% done. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Feld did ask for them last week, and I did post them there in the weak auras channel. So if you do want the current ones I'm using for the beta, you can look in there. I'm still gonna do a few more changes on them, and you know, I'm going to, you know, resize things and place things. The prop paladin ones specifically need to be resized. I think the left side is a little bit bigger than the right side, so I need to address that. But you know, I'm still waiting to kind of finalize everything. You're not interested in Shadow and your holy game is off this X pack? What if you can just cheese? Oh, you got the 370s from Warfront. Ah, okay. I didn't do the last test of Warfronts that there was to do in the beta. Warfronts haven't seemed that exciting to me. Try to do the world boss on Zuldazar. Oh, okay, yeah, the world boss drops 355, right? Haven't tried it yet, but yeah, I think the world bosses are 355. Let's pop Avatar, do some deeps here. We've got Jacquard with us right here doing some deeps with us as well. Double prot deeps. Let's get big pulls going, Jacquard. We can do this. And let's do that guy. Oh, no, I got Alliance on me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, I thought that was Alliance to Shaman. Okay, it's not. It's just a regular elite dude. Alright, I want anger management to get me out of this situation. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 Spam ignore pain. Spam ignore pain. Not like this. Not like this. Alright. That might have been way too many elites, Jakar. I'm sorry about that. He is in your guild. Oh, Jakar is? You got some 355 bracers out of the Warfronts. Did I see the quest there? I've seen the quest there. They hit really hard. Yeah, I thought we could handle all that, but, you know. I overestimated us. I overestimated our blocking. Either way, there doesn't seem to be alliance here, so I don't think there's any issue with like, hey, complete this in time. So either way, oh, they don't automatically re-heal. That's kind of neat. I like that. So that work that you put in doesn't go away. Jakar, what is the highest item level? I mean, highest Mythic Plus you've ran? Since you're out gearing me, you've gotta be the champion here. Pleb Warrior, Rip Key, Rip Island, guys. That's gonna be the new one. Rip Island. Let's collect that. You're collecting that one. You're collecting that one. Cool. This guy's down. We've got some more. These shamans hurt. Let's go over here. We already weakened this guy up. I do have one boost in terms of this deeps, so we can do this is a regular pull. Let's do this guy. These guys are Azurite infused. I don't want to get too out of hand with the Azurite infusing. You just did a +2. You're waiting for a shield. Oh, yeah. What's the best shield you have right now? Or I can inspect your shield after this. Yeah, I only have a heroic level shield. I would love to just farm a Taldazar Mythic 0 and just get that Mythic 0 shield. But, you know, I've got a bunch of other classes to level up. I've gotta keep up. I gotta step my game up like Max. Get all my alts ready. You've done the healing mage tower on your pally. It isn't the same as this. The disc one is a joke. Oh, wow. Is Dragon's Roar a better snap aggro than Thunderclap? 100% Feld. Dragon's Roar. So Dragon's Roar hits for 14,000 physical damage right now, according to my AP. And Thunderclap hits for 3,000. So Dragon Roar does what is that? 5 times more? A little bit less than 5 times. So like 4 times more damage. So yeah, Dragon's Roar is going to be very good when we talk about threat generation. It just hits really hard. Oh hey, are we all tanks? The other guy in here too, right? Medikit? That's interesting. Yeah, he's holding threat really good. That has to be a tank. I'm gonna taunt off of him. Keep the pressure off just a little bit. Try to help out. Try to help a brother out. But yeah, Dragon Roar is really good for snap aggro, and Dragon Roar is also really good for a snare. So I don't know if you've looked at like all of your abilities in depth, but Thunderclap is now only a 20% snare. Used to be 50%, now it's just 20. So when we start getting those Mythic Plus affixes, and you start needing snaring because there's necrotic or raging or bolstering, Dragon's Roar is your 50% snare. So it's really good to pick up. You just need to clear out your bags for all your tunes. I need to do that too. You use DPS gear for the healer mage tower. Oh wow. You found the Holy Paladin to be the easiest. Oh, I haven't done all those mage towers. Yeah, there's no alliance here, so let me catch up with you guys. LFR gear with the legendary ring from the Burning Throne catch-up is really... That's it for... In order to do most of them? That's crazy. That's crazy that that's how much the Concordance buff is. Although, yeah, 80%. 80% is a very, very substantial proc that you can get relatively reliably, too. Yeah, the only mage tower that I would like to do still is I have a mage that I leveled up late in Legion, but I don't think I have any good legendaries. I think I might have one, and I don't even know what the item level is on that mage. So, you know, there's a few things on that mage that I would like to do, and mage tower is one of them, but I might not be able to. Depends. Alright, let's pick up this guy and this guy. A bunch of non-elites. A bunch of non-elites with one actual elite. Shouldn't be too bad. I've got the new blocking system on my side. Can't touch this. Also, anger management is pretty damn good with the whole avatar and booming voice with Demo Shout. I like it. I like it. Cooldowns come back relatively quickly. I need to get used to spamming these specific cooldowns now in BfA. It's something I also need to start getting used to. Look at that. That's my kiting ability. That's my dragon roar. Whoa! Whoa! You guys are getting intense. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Let's throw out a stun. I don't know if you guys were going to be able to avoid all that. Let's throw out a Demo Shout. This is intense, guys. I mean, I guess there is no opposite team, so we can just try to get things done. I wish I still had Warbringer talent point to be able to just charge stun all these without DRs. You know, me and Jakar would be able to just keep these stun locked 100% of the time, but it's not the case anymore. They got rid of my Warbringer. I hate it. Also, I thought we came across the shovel. Oh, the shovel's over there. I was gonna say I saw the shovel earlier, so we should have it for this. But yeah, we didn't pick it up. So we got to pick up the shovel, and there's that thing right next to me for that extra Azurite. Oh no, our Paladin's gonna die. Oh, he laid on hands. JK. And now we're actually killing these elites. So now we get full heals on the ground. Very nice. Triple tank, new meta. If they make competitive islands, we're going to be team no healer. He is sadistic. Oh. Are you planning to main your Prot Warrior with all the changes? Yes. So far, yes. But I fully expect a nerf to critical blocking. Come on, I should be able to dig this out. There it is. So I fully expect a nerf to critical blocking, but we'll see what they do with that. Somebody in the comment section earlier mentioned that critical blocking caps at 85%. I don't have a good enough shield to be able to test those numbers, but I mean, maybe. If it does cap out at 85%, that might be where the nerf to critical blocking is, you know, just a hard cap. All right. Another crazy pull here. Although I don't see too much Azurite infused here, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just see this new guy coming in. So shouldn't be too bad. Jakar, are you the one doing these crazy pulls? I just realized you're getting destroyed by these guys, so you might have initial threat on them. Are you being crazy, Jakar? Who is better in BfA, Prot Warrior or Prot Paladin? I would say Prot Warrior. I mean, Prot Paladin. Sorry, Prot Paladin. Redoubt uptime. Redoubt increases your block value by 75%. It's subject to diminishing returns, yes, but still, it increases your block value by 75%. And Redoubt uptime is really, really good. So, if you want more consistent damage taken, I would go a heavy mastery build with Redoubt on a Paladin. You also have self-healing and utility. So, something else that I think matters a lot is the fact that with the Prot Paladin, you get Bop. You get Sacrifice, you get Hand of the Protector or Light of the Protector, depending on what your talent spec is. Your active mitigation you can pop at any time. You don't need a resource. You also have 3 charges of your active mitigation. And yeah, redoubt uptime is really good, so yeah. Oh, it's Medak that is doing the big pulls? Oh, okay. I mean, it's all good. We're handling them. So no big deal. I just thought you were being a crazy person, Chakar. Yellow pineapple. Is this just HP? I guess so. Yeah, 41k. 27,000 int is a lot for incasters? Yes. Yes, it is. You're missing the Death Knight Mage Tower? To be honest, I only have my Prot Warrior one for Prot. I don't have Prot Paladin or oh no, I have Vengeance Demon Hunter too. So yeah, I don't have too many of the tanking towers. Just because at the time I just, you know, didn't have best in... Oh! What the hell? Whoa! That was intense damage, guys. Alright. Any tips for the Frostmage Mage Tower? I haven't done it yet, Julia. Maybe somebody... Oh, maybe Epic has done it or something. I should do a tank ranked off the top of your head right now. Sadistic, if you want tanks ranked off the top of my head, it depends if we're talking 5-man content or raid content. 5-man content, Blood DK, Vengeance Demon Hunter, Prot Paladin, and then I would put Monk, Druids, and Warriors in like a very similar spot at that point, like very negligible, just about sharing a spot. And then if we're talking about raids, I would say Brewmaster, Guardian Druid, and Blood DK probably at about the same level. Then I would say Warriors and Paladins at about the same level, and Vengeance Demon Hunters right under them. Not by a lot, but you know, a little bit under them. So yeah, that's what I would say off the top of my head right now. I still need to finish Vengeance Demon Hunters and Monks, but right now that's what I would say. Is this guy kiting still? We don't have Alliance here, but is this guy just kiting the giant pull that you guys were going in on? Yeah, he is. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Alright, let's see. This is too much. This is too much. Oh, it's these bubble barrages. Stop it. I tried to pummel you. It didn't work. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, Jakar. Help me. Alright, I think we can do this. I think we can survive. It says my victory rush is ready. There it is. There it is. Okay. I think we can kill this one guy. But our teammate who has the whole world chasing him, I think he's on his own at this point. He's just turning around and like Avenger shielding one of them at a time, and I think that's all we can do about it. The warrior hate is real. I just put out a video for it. I have not. I haven't put out a list for BfA. I put out a video on blocking. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I put out a video on like blocking and what the new blocking system is and how good it is or how good it's not. By the way, nerds, what's up, man? 5-man content will still be DK tanks, yes. Who is better for BfA, Prot Warrior, or Prot Paladin? I think Paladins are more consistent. You have an easier time on your Pally, you can heal the group and dungeon without a healer. Yeah, you can also do that with Hand of the Protector. I don't know if it's going to be as strong. The warrior hate is real. It's not necessarily warrior hate. Prot Paladins are going to be proccing Avenger Shield a lot. Avenger Shield is a ranged interrupt as well. You also have Blessing of Sacrifice, you have Bop, you have a Bubble, you have Lay on Hands, you have Light of the Protector or Hand of the Protector if you spec into it. You have Redoubt constantly giving you more mitigation than your shield actually provides you. You have an active mitigation that has 3 charges instead of 2 for warriors. Your active mitigation also doesn't have any requirements to trigger. So your active mitigation doesn't have like a mana cost or anything. You just pop it. For us, we need the rage. We need to have a foresight. So there's a few things and a few reasons why paladins are going to be a little bit more steady and a little bit more responsive. Go left and kill the big guys. These guys? Yeah, I can go kill those guys. I can't even mount up and catch up. Oh, this guy's back here. Let's see. Does he have the giant wave behind him? Yeah, he does. I can help out with like this right here. Alright, we can knock out some of these guys. But that barrage, ooh, that bubble barrage is getting me every time. Why is it targeting me? He's been kiting them for years. Pioneers used to ride these bad boys for miles. Alright, so I don't want to be near them when they're casting that bubble barrage. I don't want anything to do with that. Let me IP. We've got another bubble barrage going on over. Oh, jeez. Get away from me. Here, let me taunt one of them. And just take care of this guy. Yay! One kill. What's up, STL? How you doing, my friend? Where is the alliance? I think I have one alliance tune in BfA beta. But right, oh, in the island. Yeah, there's no alliance. I don't know why. It queued us up for PvE. PvE was the only one. And it didn't throw alliance in here. So this guy's going crazy doing huge pulls. Must have been another YouTuber I was thinking of. Yeah, I haven't done a list yet, Max. But I will be. I want to finish doing the rest of my leveling on the 2 tanks that I need. So I have Brewmaster Monk and Vengeance Demon Hunter that I still need to test out in a Mythic 0 environment. We're so close to finishing. I think Jakar is gonna finish this for us. Because I can't mount up. I'm in combat because of that crazy guy. Is this solo content? Alliance is still at 0. This is not solo content, but I don't know why there's no alliance. Whoever pulled this, I think we just won right now for emptying this, right? Nice! I earned 300 artifact power, so I should earn like a higher towards that goal now, that weekly goal. Why can't warriors be top tier? If they take ignore pain off of the global cooldown, it'll be better. For right now, not yet. DK is the best tank again. For 5 men, yes. IP spamming. Oh man, I was trying to stay alive. The hate you were referring to was a world of ads pummeling my face. Mohammed, you just got the beta. Congratulations, my friend. Congrats. So you guys see this Azurite went up. I'm going to try to hit this 40k goal. So let's do another heroic. Let's queue it up and try to get more Azurite power. I want to see how big of a reward that weekly is. It says 2,000, but you guys see the bottom of my bar? That's a bigger impact than it used to have. When we used to do islands first, we were getting a reward of like 75. We also got this. Whoa! Whoa! We got the new currency! We got 8 of them! So we can start buying these items. Where are these items? These guys right here, or where was it? No. Where are the island vendors? They were somewhere out here. Dang it. Where'd they go? Oh, is it just these guys here? No, Blazing Sunhawks. Those are some of the PvE raiders. These are some of the PvE raiders. Do you guys know where the island vendors are? The only Prot warrior that solo tank Mythic raids is 3 Oh man, Mythic 0 wasn't difficult to solo. I tried to solo plus 15 once. I got beat up. I tried to do a solo Notharian's Lair and I got up to the Hulks, and I couldn't DPS the Hulks fast enough. Trying to catch up on other games before getting tunnel vision for BfA. Oh man, I wish I could, nerds. There's a few games I want to catch up on, but can't. It's too much. There's too much to do. You wanted to buy Steam games, but you got the beta? That was intense. Yes, it was, Jakar. That guy was crazy. You got your Guardian Druid down? Congrats, STL. You're a Mythic Raider that kept a roster of 3 tanks for progress. Prot, Paladin, Blood Decay, and Guardian. Would you suggest BfA switching Guardian for Monk, or maybe trying a different roster for Mythic Progress? If you are doing Mythic Raiding, and you want the trio for progression, if you're only focused on tanking, I would say Guardian Druid, Blood Decay, and Monk. But if you want to do the Prot Paladin offers a lot of increased utility for your group, right? So by keeping the Prot Paladin, you can offer your group Lay on Hands. You can offer your co-tank Sacrifice in periods of high DPS. So, you know, Prot Paladin definitely has its place. I would still suggest the Guardian Druid, because he does have, the Guardian Druid has like on-demand, really good abilities, really good cooldowns, and has really good active mitigation that you can stack up. Like if you time things really well on a Guardian Druid, and if you know a Guardian Druid really well, when there's a big hit coming, you can get 3 stacks of Iron Fur. Maybe not as often as you would want, and you can't maintain it at all. But you'll be able to get them, and you might be able to cheese a mechanic by having those 3 stacks of Iron Fur. So, you know, those kind of things definitely help out, but they're not the end-all be-all. Guardian Druids are not as strong as they were in Legion in BfA. So, if you want to drop the Guardian Druid and go Brewmaster, Prot Paladin, and Blood Decay, that also would not be a bad choice. Blood Decay is going to be a little bit better for once you already have the content down, or if you need that utility on an ad heavy fight, kind of like you did for Agrimar. Blood Decays just offer that. Prot Paladins are going to offer a more of a safe space for your group. If you go Light of the Protector, help out your heals. You can also just help out your other tank, again, with that BOS. So, you know, the Prot Paladins have some of that utility that no other class is really going to offer. But yeah, Guardian Druids, I would say, are really good for that progression. And if you feel like you can get away without that Guardian Druid, then maybe pick up Brewmaster. Because on progression, I feel like Stagger is invaluable. Stagger loses its effectiveness once things are already on farm, and you don't necessarily need that high of an effective health pool. But yeah, for progression, it's crazy. Oh, Big Dog, you're in here. You'll misdirect me. Yeah, for sure. Still can't beat Pally, Warrior, or Demon Hunter. STL, my suggestion, Mohammed was doing the Paladin one right now. My suggestion for the Paladin one is create a weak aura that tracks your concordance. So as soon as you see your concordance proc, pop Seraphim and Wings and just deeps. Just go all in with the deeps. Just start throwing your hammers around, start throwing your shields everywhere, and you should be in a good scenario by doing that. Need to chill out with some world quests for sure, Jakar. Demon Hunter is still tough at 940. I was able to do the Demon Hunter STL. The biggest thing to do with the Demon Hunter one that makes it easy is you don't have to worry on your Demon Hunter about getting knocked back. So if an Infernal is trying to knock you back, double jump, and your glide, your flying, will automatically cancel the knockback. So on a Demon Hunter, you never have to worry about like fishing for those infernal strikes so that you don't get knocked back and off the island. It's just not something you have to worry about. Just double jump when you do get knocked back. It's all about learning the muscle memory of the double jump. I'm gonna get beat up in here, so I'm gonna have to run away soon. Yeah, these trolls always hit really, really hard, so this pull is going to destroy us. Let me do this. Start a little bit of kiting. You can MD to me, big dog, if you want. You said Mythic raids? I was talking about Mythic raids for Savano. What are we talking about? Whoops. Let me keep kiting. Oh, everybody's dead. That pull is way too big. Those trolls kill. You'll MD to me? For sure, man. For sure. Cheers. Yeah, no problem, Savano. Oh, that's a lot of magic damage. Let's let those guys reset. Those trolls are destroying. It's a lot of magic damage. For Prot Pally, use the talent that reduces cooldown on HOJ when you cast Judgment. Yes, I agree. Also, having your Blessed Hammers out there allows you to not stand to the Death and Decay and fish for Avenger Shield procs if you want to also get extra interrupts that way. We need more deeps. This guy is crazy. Big dog, this is the same guy from last island that you were seeing, who was doing the crazy pulls. I'm not sure what this giant flower is, but let's do this pull right here. Alright, I need to kite these guys, especially that one caster. If you MD that one caster to me, big dog, it'll help out. The one Azurite infused caster. The rest of these guys I don't really care about. It's all about that Azurite infused guy. That's the one that's gonna murder us. Oh, you're saying that 3 Sunder soloed Mythic raids? No, I was oh man, no, I was soloing normal raids. At this point, with the infused artifact weapon, it doesn't even matter anymore. But I really wanted to get Gul'dan done, but there was just too much BfA content to focus on doing normal mode solo Gul'dan. Unfortunately, gotta prioritize things. Let me go see what this giant flower does. Not sure what it does. Let's find out. What does a giant flower on an island do? Disorients targets. Cool. Increased damage taken. We can do that. What do I think of DKs and BfA? Are they good? Yes, they are amazing. If you main a Blood DK right now, you are going to love Blood DKs and BfA. There's not much that's changing. Their numbers are getting changed around a little bit. There's a small nerf happening to like their Death Strike and stuff, but honestly, they are very, very strong. I do firmly think that Demon Hunters are still going to be the #1 tank for Mythic Plus in the MDI. For Prot Pally, oh yeah, 3 Sunder solo Mythic raids and Legacy, I can do that. Although the raids, Legacy raids in BfA, they're a lot harder to do. DKs are in a good spot, especially for 5-men, yes. Kill those ads. What's up, Demon Hunter? So you guess for stuff like this, Blood is also better than Prot? Yeah, they're going to have more passive AoE damage. They're also going to have better snares if you snare into Grasping Tendrils is what it's called, right? The Death and Decay talent point. I can't remember all the names of all the talent points, but I think it's called Grasping Tendrils. So you're going to have like a ranged snare to be able to kite a little bit, you know, establish a decent amount of threat, and then just start kiting so your DPS can catch up. So yeah, I think there's going to be definitely Blood DK is going to be doing a lot of good things here. You can also queue up with a Blood DK for islands without bringing in a healer, and Blood DK should be able to keep themselves alive long enough to be able to get these increased, like, the things that drop from the Azurite guys, the little orbs that heal you and increase your damage. I think DKs are going to do really, really well. Also, I prefer... Oh, see, I got wrecked by that one. That was me standing... Oh, it's just going to... Yep. It just happened back to back. It got me. Also, if you guys notice that cast time, if you run a normal island, the cast time on the Azurite infused people is higher. It's like a 4-second cast time. If you run Heroic, it's like a 2-second cast time. And if you run Mythic, it's like a 1-second cast time. So if you run Mythic, you gotta just be moving all the time. Be on your feet. Do not stand in the same place. Those Azurite guys are gonna just destroy you and nuke you. Bonus objective? What? It's all about the pure damage and doing as much as possible before you get the 5 stacks. Yeah, I think most of the warrior mage, most of the tanking mage towers were really a DPS race. Staying alive is a focus, but you don't need to talent too heavily into staying alive. It's more about how can I beat the how can I beat the timer for the annihilations. That was the big DPS check. Phase 1 didn't have as big of a DPS check, although the infernal spawning can be considered that because it'll just keep spawning. But the Phase 2 DPS check is the annihilation, because every single annihilation that keeps going out on you is just going to be doing more and more and more, and eventually it's just going to one-shot you. So it's a bit of a race. Petrified foe, or they just come to life? They do just come to life. Huh. No more one-shotting legacy raid bosses. So in order to do like the whole blocking video that I did, you guys can't see it because of my face. Let's get rid of my face. Let's get rid of this. If you guys see these shields, they're old world shields, right? Item level 100, 58, 58, 116. So in order for me to plot out like the really low end part of that block value video, I had to go out and get old shields. And so I was doing Wailing Caverns. Wailing Caverns scales as if I'm a level 60, right? Because of old world scaling, or maybe 58. Because you can get to Outlands. I'm not sure if it's 58 or 60. But anyway, Wailing Caverns, I would do my heroic throw, and I couldn't one-shot bosses. As a level 120 in item level 330 gear, which is between heroic and mythic 0 gear. It took 2 heroic throws to kill a boss in Wailing Caverns. Things are going to be more difficult to run for transmog. Just be aware. So for consumables, drum, flask, bear tartar all the way, rune pot, yes. Goblin glider, if you get smashed away, that's a good reaction to have. If you run Vengeance Demon Hunter, again, you don't need that. Vengeance Demon Hunter, just spam your spacebar. Hit your spacebar as fast and as hard as you can. And all of the knockbacks for Infernals, they just won't matter. Finally caught my Friday stream. Sal, how am I doing? I'm doing good, my friend. How is your Friday? And also, welcome to the stream, my friend. Do we need any of this stuff? Those are all apples. None of this is Azurite. So, Sal, right now what we're doing is I'm trying to show the rewards. So the best way to level up your Azurite, your Heart of Azeroth, and your new necklace that you're going to be getting is by doing islands for the week. It requires doing a few islands and getting those done, but the reward is going to be really, really heavy. So my Heart of Azeroth right now is lacking a little bit behind what it should be, but since they finally implemented these really good rewards, I'm trying to show off how much it's going to be. I think I'm going to get two levels just from the weekly, and then for grinding my way up to finishing the weekly rewards, I think I'm probably going to do about another level and a half. So I started with level 14. I'm expecting to be 17 by the end of this. Oh, hey, let's get these guys done. Phase 1 pre-pop pull boss move back. So Velen, he can melee. Yeah, they were saying that, by the way, STL, they were saying that Velen meleeing the boss is insane amounts of damage, so kite him there. Kite him to Velen. Because Velen doesn't do a very good job healing, so maybe he can do a better job at DPSing. Damn Velen. I can't tell you how many times I got really upset at Velen during the Mage Tower, that by the time I went to go do TOS and we were doing Kill Jaden and he stood out on the bridge, I was like, you know what, Velen? I'm used to you not helping me out. You go and you stand on that bridge and you just watch me kill Jaden. I'm done with you. Have I tried any DPS classes? What do I think of them? In the beta, I haven't. I've tried a few when it was alpha. I tried Fire Mage and Survival Hunter, but Survival Hunter got completely reworked again. Actually, in the beta, I did try Boomkin. They did rework Boomkin. I like the way that Boomkin is right now. They're in a really good place. The new Boomkin system with RNG procs are pretty damn good. They keep you on your toes. Oh, we're almost done with this island. I wonder if it would be faster to just smash normal islands rather than these heroic ones. Although we're almost done here. Annihilates is SOTR Seraphim, SOTR Sarah Ardent. If you have a nowadays with the new buffed weapons, if you get a lucky concordance, you shouldn't need to pop any cooldowns for an Annihilate. 80% versatility is the biggest cooldown you can get. So, you know, it could be changing a little bit nowadays. Yeah, let's not go this way. I forgot the trolls are over here. My bad, guys. What's going to be my first and second main tunes for BfA? Grand Marshal. I have 3 choices right now. Prot Warriors for sure. Prot Warriors guaranteed. And the second choice can be either Vengeance Demon Hunter or Blood DK. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. After that, it's probably gonna be Frost Mage. I really miss DPSing, and in Legion, all I did was tank and heal. So I miss DPSing a little bit. So I might do, or I'll probably do Frost Mage as my third one. But yeah. It's either going to be Vengeance Demon Hunter or Blood DK for that second tank. And the first tank spot, going to my Prot Warrior. Gotta show my Prot Warrior some love. My Prot Warrior has been main tanking for way too long for me to be like, no, he retired. Alright, we should be able to finish this island in this little batch right here. Saw your blocking videos with the blocking changes, and Bear's Prot Warriors on par when it comes to being bulky sturdy, or does Warrior have ups and downs with mitigation and Bears are steady? Bears are steady, and the reason why Bears are steady is because their active mitigation has really good uptime. So if you've played a Bear, you know, you can have 1 stack of Iron Fur up, pretty damn like good uptime, right? But then if you talk about the uptime of Shield Block, it's not as great. And Shield Block is also getting its cooldown nerfed. So Shield Block is going to take longer to have up. So while blocking is going to be really good, having blocking up is not going to have as much uptime as, say, Iron Fur. So Guardians are going to be more steady. Yeah, Guardians are going to be more steady. They also have really good cooldowns. Hey, how come I don't get the screen? Show the mission report. No. Blizzard, don't do this to me. Ah, okay. So yeah, Bears are going to be a lot more steady than Warriors. And one other thing that you should know, and this is subject to change, and I hope they change it. I hope they do. If you look at my Azurite gear here, these are 3 of the most heavily stat-weighted pieces of gear, right? Helmet, shoulders, and chest. Those should have really big, heavy stats. Azurite gear, as of right now, has no secondary stats. So the one thing that could really smooth out Warriors is getting a really high amount of haste. Having 40% haste or so would make our shield block uptime really good, but it's going to be impossible to hit that 40% haste cap, or 40%, no, I don't want to say cap. It's going to be really impossible to hit that really high haste with these 3 pieces of gear offering no secondary stats. So we've been through a few builds of the alpha and now the beta, and they just keep putting out more builds, and so far none of them have had secondary stats on Azurite gear. I haven't seen anyone talk about it in terms of a blue post or anything. They haven't said like, oh yeah, there's none now, but we're gonna put it in there, like, don't worry about it. So the biggest thing that could smooth out warriors is a huge amount of haste, and since that's not here, bears are going to be able to perform without that haste in terms of having a stack of iron fur up at all times. Look at that, 2 coins. My dubs. What is this? Loot 10? Nice. Do I like that I have to do, or how you have to do different content in order to upgrade the Heart of Azeroth, doing dungeons for gear itself and islands for Azurite? Yes, Sal. I like that there's different choices, you know? And if I don't want to do islands and I don't want to upgrade my Azurite traits, the Azurite traits right now are not super crazy and like super powerful, so it's not a big loss, not a big deal. I do like islands. I think there's some people out there who already don't like islands, but you know, to each their own. Let's do a normal one so that I can catch up with you guys a little bit better. Oh, how's my progress? Nice. One other thing is that, like, I don't like warfronts. I already find them boring, to be completely honest with you. So like, if there's going to be unique rewards for every piece of content that you do, as long as none of it is necessary, right? As long as it's not like, well, if you don't do islands, you're going to be 30% weaker than this person. As long as it's not completely necessary, and it's more of a slight boost, I'm okay with it. And right now, that's what Heart of Azeroth seems like. You did it on 890? Dang. You made a blood DK and you're currently leveling as Unholy in beta. Nice. I've always liked Unholy. When I first played Death Knights, I was going to max level a Death Knight, but I actually started main tanking on my warrior. So what I did instead was I twinked out a Death Knight, and I twinked out the Death Knight as Unholy, because when Death Knights first came out, the healing done by Death Strike was dependent on how many active diseases your target had, and Unholy had 1 extra disease. So I went full twink, full PvP as Unholy, and I used to do really good healing. I used to do really good deeps because Unholy, DPS spec, but then I also do really good healing because I had that extra disease for that extra percentage on that Death Strike. So yeah, Unholy is pretty damn cool. Don't hastily choose my mains in the beta. I still haven't tried Brewmaster Monk yet. I've been leveling my Brewmaster Monk. I'll tell you what, my Brewmaster Monk has a lot of things. That I need to keep track of, that I'm not used to that many things. So for my Brewmaster Monk, I definitely need to work on my weak auras before I hit that max level. I've got I'm also leveling a way that I'm sure, like, I'm running rushing Jadewind and healing elixirs, which I'm sure are going to be really good for leveling, but I don't know how good they're going to be once I start running Mythic 0. Rushing Jadewind is just easy mode AoE threat. I don't have to think about it. And then healing elixirs is like, since while I'm leveling, I'm doing things really, really fast. It's like, I don't know where my healer is, so I'm just going to go ahead and heal myself. So for right now, it's helping in leveling, but I think it's going to fall off. So I'm going to need to get used to a max level build too once I get there. Once I start doing that Mythic 0 grind on the Brewmaster Monk. But who knows? You might be right, Epic. You might be right. I might love Brewmaster Monk tanking. It seems interesting. It seems like you have to manage a lot of things, and I normally am a sucker for that. I normally like that higher skill cap, because what it means is that you can normally perform above your gear and overperform for your gear by, you know, having a little bit higher skill in terms of managing your class. So yeah, I'm normally a sucker for that. Oh hey, there's alliance here, guys. There's actually alliance in this one. Nice. Heroic, I think, is bugged right now then, because I hadn't seen any alliance. Oh no. Get me out of this route. My avatar's down. There it is. There's actually alliance here. Okay, so if we want a challenge with alliance actually trying to outdo us, we gotta do the normals. Where are we going? Over here? Okay. Alliance finally woke up. Their AI kicked in. Elon Musk was like, and power on. And they're actually doing really good. You guys see that? Alliance are actually collecting pretty damn quickly too. They caught up already. They barely started, and Alliance already caught up. It's what it's supposed to do is have them be on a delay. So Alliance should spawn like 30 seconds after we spawn to give us time to orient ourselves and to look at like where the Azurite clusters are. But I don't know if that happened because things already just seem kind of buggy. Alright, let's knock these guys out. There's also a coin right next to me. You guys see that? I see a shiny little penny. My inner goblin, it, like, really wants to loot this penny right now. Look at this. Oh, man. Let me loot the penny. This camera angle. There it is. I got it. Ah, the interrupt. Perfect. I got the coin, guys. My inner goblin came out. We're good. The hacks didn't work. You guys are all supposed to DDoS the AI. Don't let the Alliance scum catch me. I wish they showed up right here. I want to knock them out. I want to bully them. Bully the AI. Like in, did you guys ever watch anyone do a playthrough of Detroit Beyond Human? There was a lot of AI bullying in that game. Which I think, like, it's a real possibility once that starts coming to fruition, once starts like actually appearing everywhere. Interesting game. All right, we're doing big things, but Alliance, this is harder than a heroic island with these Alliance catching up right now, man. Alright, let's knock these guys out. Let's stack up these guys. We also have that one Azurite infused guy on me. No big deal. Oh, this flower is one of those things, right? Disorient and increase damage. Oh, I can't loot it. I keep getting beat up. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Alright, I interrupted that, which means he's going to cast it right after. And then we can jump in. Oh, no, no, no. Stun. Okay. He's going to cast it right after, so let me run out of this one now. Alright, we should get away with being able to do this big pull now because we have some pretty good deeps going. And this should put us back on the map. Ooh, okay, I got out. This should put us back on the map in terms of being ahead of the Alliance at a very, very healthy amount. But yeah, this normal dungeon, I mean, this normal island is actually harder than the heroic one. But once we're done here, this is slowing us down a little bit. They're ahead now, but we should be able to pull out ahead. Nice. So we pulled out a little bit ahead. Let me kill this guy while these guys mine those. Perfect. And get a DPS boost. I was going to say, is this Alliance? No, these are... I don't know what those are. Those guys just came through a portal. That was interesting. Yeah, so we're ahead by 100. Guys, I think Alliance might have a chance at winning this. This is not good. Oh, that spin! Is it gonna hit me like as bad as that rare was hitting me in the World Quest area? Because if it is, that's gonna destroy me. Let's do that. Let's cancel your spinning. And charge. And go this way. We've got Alliance over here. Where are they? Here we go. Here we go. Let's knock you guys out. Come on, Alliance. Oh, it's a mecha? Yes, it is. He just turned into a mech. What the heck is going on here? Oh no, that Alliance is like throwing traps on the ground, doing all sorts of cool things. It's a mecha gnome. Alright, we're good. Knocked out Alliance. Done. Is all the Alliance dead? No, we've got another one coming in. Coming in hot. Let's go. Let's go, Tally. Tally Zapnabber. And you've got a tap shaman that we just took care of. Excellent. For the Alliance, Adiam, no. No. We got this beat right now. Did I already try the first raid in BfA? And if I did, how did it feel? Was it interesting or Emerald Dream level boring? Sylvano, it's actually pretty good. It's got a lot of mechanics that are just beyond the tank get 2 stacks, taunt off. The whole raid needs to stand right here and then move when there's fire on the ground. It's more interesting than that. Tank positioning matters a little bit more this time around, and then there's also a lot of raid-wide mechanics where it requires a lot of coordination. Now that's probably not the best thing for, say, a bunch of pugs, but yeah, it's got a lot of interesting mechanics. There was one called, I think it was called Mother. That one was really interesting. You start splitting up your group and they start going to different platforms and start, if too many people cross over at the same time, everybody dies and just gets nuked. So I think it was called Mother. There's a few interesting fights. There's a few really easy peasy ones as well. One of the easy ones was called Fetid Devourer. That's I managed to kill 2 actual bosses with pugs. Fetid Devourer was the first one I killed and seemed very, very straightforward, very easy. And I killed the first boss as well. Not saying that Xavius was just a big trash mob, but he was. Yeah, Cenarius was a cool one, right? Emerald Nightmare had a few interesting fights. I think the interesting fights were dragons. Dragons were interesting for tanks. And then we beat the Alliance, guys. We beat them. I think it was just that PvP portion that got us through. But I think dragons were interesting for tanks. Cenarius was interesting just in general. Tank group positioning, movement, and taking down the ads. And then what else did we have in Emerald Nightmare? The spider boss was cool. The spider boss was kind of difficult too when it was relevant. The spider boss was I forgot her name. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's do another normal so we can just power through it. And so that there's actually Alliance there. Still playing Warrior on BfA? Yeah. I've tried a bunch of other classes, though. I've tried at Endgame. I've tried Warrior, Protection Paladin, Druid, and Blood Decay. And so all of those 4 classes on BfA Beta, I have geared up enough to do a Mythic 0. So I've done Mythic 0 on every single one of those classes for the BfA Beta. The next one is Brewmaster Monk. I just need to start leveling it up. Gundam Allied race confirmed for Alliance. Yes. Mecha Gnome. Was I in the Oldham dungeon? It sure looked like it. Those like portals teleport you inside of the actual island. There's like holes in there and like, you know, little pits and dungeons. And so that's where those things kind of teleport you. Or up in the sky. Some of them do up in the sky. The first BfA raid design was boring. Everything looks same-ish. Really? The first BfA raid design, it looks like, it looks kind of like Ulduar. It's like giant titan things. So that's kind of how it looks like. No Vengeance Demon Hunter. Oh, what's up, SSG? SSG, I was talking about you earlier. I had a vote as far as what people wanted to see in order for me leveling up different tanks and in what order. Brewmaster, oh no, Blood DK won, and then Brewmaster Monk came in after that, and then Vengeance Demon Hunters. If you would have been here the 2 weeks that poll was up, you would have voted that Vengeance Demon Hunter up. So I did Blood DK, and up next, according to the poll, was Brewmaster Monk. Last one's gonna be Vengeance Demon Hunter. I'm sorry, SSG. Also, SSG, I'm gonna get a PO box soon, so those like 5 balloons, you're gonna be able to send them to me. one of them just has to be like chains. Blood DK bots won at the very last second. Yes, Brewmaster Monks were winning by a lot, and then all of a sudden, I let everything run till midnight. It's like 1 a.m. or something. I'm editing, and I'm like, oh, let me look at the poll, and Blood DK's won by like 5 votes at the very end. In the end, Fury or Arms is better on BfA. I don't know if Fury, which one performs better. I've done Arms, but they redesigned Fury, and I think the latest Fury redesign hit last week, the last Friday build. So I haven't tried the latest Fury build, to be completely honest with you. Are we gonna pull all these guys? I don't know what these Storm Screeches do. Where's this guy going? Oh, okay. Alright, let's just start knocking these guys out. We've got a few Azurite infused guys here. I think we have 3 of them. Oh, 4 of them now. At least I think it's 4 of them. The Horde? Alliance is here, guys. So yeah, they give you like, what was that? Maybe 10 or 15 seconds of a head start to orient yourself, jump out of the boat, figure out what you're pulling, where you're going. In terms of high Mythic Plus, unless they give Fury a decent buff, then Arms is still going to be consistently better. I haven't tried high Mythic Plus as a DPS. I've done Mythic Zeros as Arms. But yeah, again, I haven't tried the whole Fury redesign yet. SSG, are you in the beta? Are you playing the beta? Fury just dies quickly. The thing with Arms, though, is that Rexstorm just generates so much threat. If you run with a group that you know, you'll be fine. But if you're running with a bunch of pugs, I feel like Rexstorm, or the amount of threat generated by those crits, is insane, and you're just gonna have a hard time with the tanks. How am I liking the block changes on Warrior and Paladin? I love them, Jonathan. I love them. I was like really struggling to think if I was gonna main my Warrior. You know, I was like, I might have to shelf my Warrior, and that's just gonna be my pug tank. And for the guild progression, it's just going to be my other tank, whatever other tank I decide to level up. But with the new blocking changes, I feel a lot better saying, I think, like, I'm more certain that my Warrior is going to be my raid tank. It's not bad. Blocking is going to be about the same as it was in Legion to start, which is not a bad place for it to be. It's going to be a little bit better. About 1% better, depending on what shield you get. But as soon as we're done with the first raid, our regular blocks are going to be 12% better than Legion numbers. Like, we're gonna do really well as the expansion goes on. The first raid is gonna be the hardest raid, and then it's all uphill from there, my friend. We'll eventually hit DRs in terms of how much block value we're getting, but it's still, shields are still gonna be a nice upgrade, and that also feels really nice. That also feels really nice, the fact that shields matter. The fact that it's not just, oh, this shield is 5 more item level, so I'm going to perform a little bit better because I have more item level. You know, it's actually going to be like, well, this one has that block value. I'm going to like it because of that. This much more block value is going to be a 2% increase or something like that. I like that. I like that. There's like a quest here. What is that? We can do quests in the middle of islands? Huh. I wonder if we have to, like, heal that person because they're dying. But we don't... Oh, we have a Paladin, but I don't think he's a Holy Paladin. I think he's a Reddidin. You played Vengeance for a bit in Mythic Plus, only did like an 8. Really? You did an 8 in the beta? That's crazy, man. That is very, very high. Oh, he did heal him. So you do have to, like, heal this person. And you get 150 Azurite. Nice. You fixed your schedule for a few months so you haven't watched. Oh, your sleep schedule was all off? Yeah, you're in Korea, right? These bots did it, I tell you. They did their job while I was at work. Oh, man. How do you know if they're alliance with you? There was a little thing in the bottom where there was a Worgen captain that said, "I smell Horde," or something like that. But apparently they're not. They're not collecting. That's why I'm, catching up with you guys right now. The reason you're saying arms will be better is just because it lives longer. You think Fury will be in the same spot for Mythic Plus, just too squishy. So having that survivability in terms of pushing really high Mythic Plus keys is what's doing it for you. Okay. What is this thing? Powerful foe. Oh, that's a big boomkin. That's a big boomkin. Let's not pull all those Azurite infused boomkins. Key obtained. What? Somebody got a key? Okay. Let's just pull a bunch of these bears and one boomkin. And then we can try to knock them all out. Alright, boomkin. Oh, I ended up getting a few kitties here. These kitties are gonna claw my face off. Alright, I killed the boomkin. Magic damage over. Now it's just high physical damage from these kitties. And avoiding these things on the ground. It's like playing Wildstar, guys. You have these telegraphed abilities. Just knock them out. Oh, one of these guys is rare as well. He's got a name. Looks like the Hax is on. Oh, not in time. +8 siege. +8 siege is just not fun. It seems like those dungeons that start at mythic level only, it seems like they're overtuned. I don't know if siege is as terrible as, I forget the name of the other one, but it seems like those mythic, the ones that start at mythic only, it seems like they're overtuned. It takes 3 ads to get to 1%. That sounds terrible. What do I think about the no swapping gear Mythic Plus? Kind of feel like it lowers the possible number of comps. And with the majority of people, I feel like it's an unnecessary change, right? There wasn't that many people gear swapping in Mythic Plus. And the people that were gear swapping in Mythic Plus, I feel were like the most loyal Mythic Plus people you could have, right? So when we talk about gear swapping, I think the only people that were gear swapping were the people that were pushing high-end keys. They were the players that were playing more Mythic Plus than anyone else, right? They were the ones that were like, we're gonna grind out the highest key possible this week. So those people were dedicating, probably like 5 to 10 hours a week only in the Mythic Plus system, pushing those high-end keys and using the whole swap gear thing. So I feel like it was an unnecessary nerf to people who are very dedicated to the system and to people who log into your game and play it a lot. That's the extent of it. I did some gear swapping, not as much as I could have, but then again, I was never pushing super high keys. The highest key I ever did in live was a +20, so I don't consider that super high. I've considered the people who were gear swapping were probably the people that are pushing 22s and higher. That's like MDI numbers, right? I was pushing rookie numbers, so I feel like it's just an unnecessary nerf on on a player base that was very dedicated to the game. I think that that change can only hurt the game, to be honest with you. I don't see any positives coming from, hey, you know that thing that only the high-end people were doing? Well, they can't do it anymore. It's like, but the high-end people are the ones logging in and playing 20, 30, 40 hours a week. Don't hurt them. They keep your game alive. They probably have another account waiting in the auction house and just sniping deals, keeping the economy alive. They probably pay for more than one active subscription. So I don't think it was a very positive change. Just like Master Looter, Master Looter affects the people that are pushing World First. The people that are pushing World First are farming out insane amounts of mats. They're doing all the consumables. They're buying up all the consumables. They're stimulating the economy. They're playing a minimum of like 20 hours a week, pushing for World First, only raiding. This doesn't count what they play for fun outside of raiding. You know, I feel like a lot of these changes that nerf the elite are actually nerfing the most dedicated players that you have. All right, we're almost done with our weekly. Most of the group was 360-ish item level. Damn, you're pushing that. You're pushing that gear, my friend. Last boss was terrible though. It kept sending you down to the healer. I haven't done the last boss on that dungeon. Mythic Plus is more like a Diablo 3 Greater Rift, no gear swap. Yeah, but I think gear swapping leads to interesting things, leads to different choices, leads to because not every spec is balanced. Not every spec has the same amount of cleave. Not every spec has the same amount of burst potential. Not every spec has the same amount of single target damage. And by being able to swap gear, you can close that gap. And Azurite gear is still going to have like those talent points that affect you in different ways. We don't have legendaries anymore, so I understand that swapping gear isn't going to have as big of an impact as it did in Legion. But I feel like it, even minimizing that, it just hurts. It just hurts a player base that logged in every day and tried to push themselves and just played a lot of hours. It eliminates a lot of cheese. You don't think it's going to be that impactful? Also consider Azurite. I do consider Azurite, but considering Azurite, Azurite has a ton of different things you can have, right? Like every single one of these Azurite pieces has different things that it could be, so you can't swap that out. You could have one Azurite piece that's all AoE. You could have one Azurite piece that's single target. It's not, I understand that gear swapping is not going to be as impactful as it was in Legion, but I still think it's a change and a nerf that upsets a group of people that log in a lot of hours. And as a company, they should want people to play more and more, and they should want more people to play as well. And that change, I feel like, just impacts their hours overall invested in this game. I feel like if they really wanted to implement that change in order to try to be as fair and as even to everyone, then they can make that change to the MDI, because the MDI is going to be tournament standard everything. But then in live, why not let people do a cheese here or a cheese there? I think having certain cheese strats keeps people in the game. But yeah, once we talk about tournament standards, if you want to level things out for tournament, you know, not a big deal. Is that, yeah, somebody didn't queue up. We're almost done with this weekly. 20 hours a week for the world first. It's like 14 hours a day until they're done. Yeah, I know that Method grinds that hard, and there's a few guilds that keep up with it. That's only like world first is I think like a top 3 race, to be honest with you, and they are super intense. But in terms of like top 20, top 50 in the world, the top 1%, I don't think it's at 14 hours a day intense. But yeah, they're definitely higher than the number I threw out there. I agree. being able to basically change your spec entirely with Azurite pieces is something that would be good for Mythic Plus. Gear swaps would have been more impactful in BfA than it was in Legion. Okay. Consider the plebs and pugs will hear the higher key guys are only using this comp, so there'll be a trickle down effect you'll have. Yeah, I think the meta is going to get a little bit more narrow, and you know, it does impact what everybody else uses. Blame the MDI contestants, they reveal way too many exploits for Blizz. Oh man, it's always been like that though. It's always been like that. When you look at like arena tourneys, you also get these really strong comps, and sometimes they get nerfed, sometimes they don't. Like Arena has been around for what? Arena has been around for 10 years now, and RMP still hasn't seen a single nerf, and RMP is always up there competing in arena tournaments. So, you know, when we talk about like the high end raiders or the high end players showing Blizz what to nerf, yes and no. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Blizzard decides to nerf certain things and other things no. So you can't blame the people for playing at the level that they want to. You're in a top 140 and play 16 hours a week. Yeah, so 16 hours a week isn't too bad. 16 hours a week versus 16 hours a day is a big difference. Only Method and Exorcist play 14 plus hours, yes. They are also some of the few that get paid to push for World First. I'm sure there's a few other ones, but they're the most notable ones that get paid for that World First grind. Everybody else that doesn't get paid for the World First grind grinds hard and grinds a lot, and there's going to be a few players in there who play 16 hours a day, just not raid all the time. They might be grinding out mats, they might be leveling different alts, powering up their artifact weapons, and in this new one powering up their hearts or something. So yeah, the World First race is intense, but only at like the most minute amount with the top, you know, 2, maybe even 3 guilds. Maybe we'll see the rise of a 3rd guild in BfA, but yeah, numbers can get a little crazy when you get paid to get that World First and keep up that notoriety. That makes the game boring if they're trying to make everyone play the same way. Yeah, I feel I don't think there could be anything that bad from swapping gear, and I truly feel like it impacts a small amount of people. I feel like that change is very similar to the change of no more Master Looter. It's like, okay, no more Master Looter is going to affect top 100, top 200 guilds in the world, and that's it. And the change it's only going to negatively impact them. Like you're de-incentivizing your top players, whether or not we call them cheese strats. It's something that de-incentivizes that top grind. But then again, if it ends up being better, you know, I'll eat my words. I think there was a few people who fell in love with Mythic Plus in Legion and enjoyed having those different builds, and enjoyed having different types of things, and being like, oh, this week is bolstering. I gotta build like this. I gotta take this gear. I feel like there was a decent community starting to build up, and this change is only going to impact them negatively. That's, you know, that's how I feel about it. You realize meta is the most efficient tactic available, right? Meaning it isn't something that players set. I agree, SSG. Meta is also just someone applying their theory craft and making it work, and metas are always going to change depending on who's up there creating the meta. A meta has to be created, and so depending on who's grinding it, you know, you could see a new player come in here with a different thought process and completely change the meta. So I realize that meta is created by the players, but yeah, the meta definitely impacts more people than it probably should, because if you're not pushing, like, let's say Legion numbers, right? If you're not pushing anything above a 22, the meta doesn't matter to you. Every class, every spec is going to be viable below that level. If all you did was your plus 15 every week, the meta doesn't mean anything to you. You can make it work with anything. That doesn't mean that everybody who only did a plus 15 did whatever they wanted to. You know, a decent amount of these people followed the meta. So the meta's impact is more widespread. You don't know who could challenge Method and Exorcist at the moment? Master Looter change is no joke awful. You don't see any point of it. Limit didn't Limit go casual? Didn't they say they went casual in the last world first race? I could be thinking of a different guild. But yeah, there's, you know, I think those changes are definitely, they impact the top people, and they're gonna impact the meta, and they're gonna impact the choices that people make in terms of like the Master Looter and not changing gear. And while I agree that the impact of these changes for the large majority of people is going to be minimal to non-existent, I think negatively impacting the people that invest the most amount of time in your game is not a smart move in terms of overall health of the game. That's what I'm trying to... Uh-oh, Alliance is here. I'm by myself. Alright guys, Alliance, just kill those guys. They're tagged. You know, feel free to kill those guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just dip out of here. I'll see you guys later. Alliance, go ahead and just get me that free Azurite by killing those guys. Cool, thanks. Where are my friends? Oh no, oh no. Please, somebody save me. No, the pet stuns. Get away from me. Oh god. Oh god, friends. Friends. Save me. That damn pet stun is going to be the death of me. Leave me alone, Lyco. I don't know who you are. Oh, Alliance is way behind me now. They're not even chasing me anymore. This is just your pet. Alright, I can take your pet. I can take care of your pet. No big deal. Let's do it. There, your pet's dead now. Cool. Doesn't give me a substantial amount of AP or anything. Limit can't compete with Method. Limit can't daytime raid. I didn't they say that in the last tier? I don't know if it was Antorus or during Tomb. Didn't they say like, yeah, we're just, you know, we're not competing for the world first. GG to Method, but you know, we'll be up there, but we won't be world first. I could have sworn that was them. They didn't go like casual in terms of we're only doing normal mode raids now, but they went more casual than world first, is what I'm saying, which, you know, it just means diminishing your hours. These guys pulled a lot of elites here. We can try to get into this area, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. Let's see. I'm going to try to stay alive until my teammates make it here. I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe. How is the Prot Warrior in BfA? The new blocking changes make the Prot Warrior pretty damn good, man. We're not top tier, but then again, we never were in Legion, so I don't think that's what you're expecting. But things are a lot better now. I still feel like Ignore Pain needs to be off of the global, and then we'll be good. But yeah, if they take IP off the global, they did say that they're still, you know, looking at a few things. If they take IP off the global, we're good. We're good, Blizzard. Take IP off the global, you and I, we have nothing else to talk about. Oh no, that magic damage is starting to get me. No, no, no. Ah, damn it. Got me. If you want to use an Invis Pot and Blackroot hold or run on the top of the fences to skip trash, let me do it. Find a way. Yeah, I feel like, you know, those can also be considered cheese strats. When people were using Goblin Glider kits, those were definitely cheese strats. That got nerfed. Although Goblin Glider kits inside of dungeons is, you know, questionable. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of cheese strats, a lot of like, hey, if you run double rogue, you'll have invis up for this pull and that pull, and you know, there's definitely a few things that I feel are unfair, and I don't think swapping gear was unfair. It gave an advantage for the people that knew how to do it, but if you wanted to learn how to swap gear, and if you invested the time into having those legendaries, I feel like that was the biggest frustration with gear swapping. Do you have the legendaries? And that was just, the legendary system in Legion was terrible. I don't feel like the gear swap system was terrible. It was mostly to do with the Legion. I mean, with the legendary system. It's up top? I've never been inside this one. Where's this boss? Oh, he's over here. Is there another one up here? Where are you going? No, door's locked. Okay. I can't hop over that? Man. Oh, Alliance is catching up, guys. They're number 5. They're number 5 or 51 in US. I don't. Light and Hat of the Protector needs to be off the global cooldown, Silvano. That's another one that it's like, that sucks that it's off of the global, because it used to be a quick response, you know. But then, like that one is like you're used to it, and I hear you, because it doesn't provide any offensive things, so I don't understand why it's on the global. And it did, even the healing of it did get nerfed, so like I can agree with Light of the Protector being off the global. Limit is 5 in the world, 1 in the US. Yeah, they've gotten a lot of bans and stuff too, right? Limits are the ones that are like the subject to the ban hammer every time. Every time the Blizzard picks up the ban hammer, for some reason, it's like if Limit is Thor and they're calling Mjolnir, right? It's like it starts like going over them, and even Blizzard's like, hey, did Limit do anything bad this week? I don't know. Check. Why don't you check their history? We're almost there. One more island. So I did say that by the end I wanted to be level 17. I think we're gonna get there. We might even hit 18 by the time we're done. One more island. We get our weekly reward. How does it feel to not have Lego wrist and BfA as a Prot warrior? I don't like it, but it's your only issue maining for Prot warrior. If your only issue is legendary wrist, you're okay. Ignore pain being on the global cooldown is still my biggest issue. I wish that the legendary wrist were one of these talent points, right? If they want to make heavy repercussions a little bit better, they could throw it here, or in fact get rid of Ravager and put the legendary wrist here, because Ravager, nobody uses Ravager for anything other than maybe world questing, and even then the DPS of Ravager is so bad. It inflicts 2,000 damage over 6 seconds. My Thunderclap does more damage than a Ravager does in its duration. So Ravager, get rid of it. It'll be a much more interesting choice to do anger management, faster cooldowns, heavy repercussions, better block, and the new block system, or self-healing depending on how much rage I'm eating and generating. I think that'll be a much more interesting choice. But if they put legendary wrist somewhere in here, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. But yeah, I miss the legendary wrist, not going to lie to you. The self-sustain is just not as, it's not there like it is in Legion, but it's not that terrible. Most of the time you're doing content with the healer anyway. A reactive heal on the global cooldown, what sense does that make? Rich? What are you talking about, Matney? Yeah, one more island and we can complete this, and we're gonna level up our Azurite. It really is gonna be an insane amount of rewards with that. Oh, also PvP rewards. It's item level 280. My PvP reward, isn't this supposed to scale up? Does it scale up with my honor level? Is that why my HKs are at 2? Also, why is my predetermined reward, well, I thought it was a dagger. I was like, why is it a dagger. But no, one-handed sword. I got it. Never mind. I was gonna start talking about the predetermined reward. Oh, also, I did a Mythic Plus last week, and I never claimed my prize. You guys told me it was like inside the main hall, right? Let me go over there and open up my Mythic Plus chest. They sold hundreds of cash runs. Oh yeah, they're rich. Yeah, Limit got banned for that, and they were also account sharing and stuff like that. Limit has been hit with a ban hammer quite a few times. I realized that every time they did something, it was against the TOS, so it was a bannable offense. But it seems like they were targeted a little bit more than other people who were doing the same thing as well. You thought Lego Bracer is in one of the Azurite traits? No. At least not yet. At least, or not that I've seen. And I have a few pieces of Azurite gear. I've checked all these pieces of Azurite gear. They're not there yet. What is this? Magni would be interested in this item. Magni, I'm going to bring you some tears, my friend. I hope you like them. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I'm on my way to Magni right now anyway to try to get my Mythic Plus chest. What do you mean cash runs? Limit was selling like plus 15s for money. So you know how you can buy a plus 15 for like, I don't even know what the going price for it is anymore. Let's say you can buy a plus 15 for 40k gold. Instead of saying 40k gold, they were like, alright, a WoW token sells for this much. You will sell you a plus 15 instead of 40k gold for $5. You just PayPal me $5 instead of 40k gold, and we'll get you your plus 15 done for the week. That's what they were doing. They would give you PayPal, and you would do that. Alright, let's see. Mythic Plus reward. I think I did a +3 last week, too. So hopefully I get a really badass shield from this. A Mythic Plus shield, because Mythic starts at 340. If I get a Mythic Plus shield, although it's probably going to be Azurite gear, because they said the Azurite gear was going to be mostly in these containers, since you can't get it from Mythic Plus. I think it's going to be unevenly distributed in here. You guys said the Mythic Plus chest is in here somewhere? Or oh, it is here. Who's in there? Why is the archaeology trainer already looking inside my reward? What's in here? Hey, we got a wrist. Here are my legendary wrists, guys. 10 item level upgrade. Not bad. I'm jumping up to 332. Going up in the world. Wait, oh no, waist, not wrist. New belt. Oh, guys, they added the mother load back in rotation. Nope. Nope. I don't want it. I don't want it. Get rid of it. Throw it away. Alright, where's Magni? Is it? I thought Magni was in here. Brian, happy Friday, my friend. Brian, I was talking about you last week. I mean, not last week. Wednesday. I was talking about you on Wednesday. Where's Magni, guys? I could have sworn Magni was in there, like, when you get your Heart of Azeroth. Is Magni on the boat? You were thinking they were selling Mythic and Heroic raids. They were also selling that. So if you can sell the Mythic raid, like you can sell the mount for like the Gul'dan mount and stuff. They were selling those too, and they were also selling AOTC. Like they were selling a few things, but I think Mythic Plus was the one that was getting them in trouble. Wait. There's raid testing right now? Mythic Plus was getting them in trouble most. No, okay. Because that's something that everyone does every week. It's a nice dungeon. Jakar, that makes one of us that likes it. I don't like it. Your house flooded on Tuesday. I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. I'm sorry, man. Guys, does anyone know where Magni Bronzebeard is? Is he in Orgrimmar? Or is he like on the boat? Because I don't see Magni here. This is like a mage over here, right? Yeah. Who knows where Magni is? I need to give him some tears. The tears of warriors everywhere. I don't think Magni's up in the throne room. They sold AOTC for for what? $3,000? That sounds a little heavy for AOTC. 3K? Man. Uh-oh. Ooh. I thought I was going to be able to hit some of those ledges on the way down. Nope. Oh, and Silithus? I have to go all the way to Silithus? Okay. I'll go to Orgrimmar and, actually, you know what? Let's finish this island. We'll turn in the tiers after. I have no idea what that tier reward is going to be. You need AOTC? You should take me with you on a Horde Pally. Oh, man. I have not done Antorus in months, Brian. In months. Google, stop. You're Googling it? You ended the week at 8 out of 11 heroic? Dang. Matney, what are you talking about? Stop what? I stopped moving. There is a delay here. Go to the portal room? Okay. Alright, I'll go to the portal room once we're done with this island. This will be my last island. I'll be able to get the weekly reward right now. Your Alliance Paladin is much more geared now. 961. Nice. Nice, man. Alright. Knocking this out. And this will be for our weekly reward. Let's see. Oh, hey, look, it's Alliance right next to us. Please don't kill me. There's a portal to him in the portal room. Oh, okay. Nice. I'll go there. Befuddle should do a viewer run getting a spell. I think there's a Discord for getting we're gonna get Alliance right on us. Look at this. See that? I think there's a Discord for the AOTC where it's like pug runs, where there's a few people that help carry and get people their birds. I forget what it's called. I think it's run by the same people who were getting everyone moose at the end of WoD. But yeah, I don't have the Discord link because I didn't join it. But yeah, I think there's a Discord. I think it could be in the competitive WoW or in the WoW noob help. I don't know. I don't remember which one. Boom, you can go any Thursday to AOTC. 1 hour 20 minutes. Oh, okay. $200K gold for those runs? Still? That's crazy. That is a lot of gold for those runs. Free with me? Nice, man. Matney's hooking it up. Oh, Brian, the reason I was talking about you last stream is I'm getting a PC upgrade. Or I got my PC upgrade. The last piece got here like an hour before I started streaming. So I got an upgrade, and then I was talking with someone about, you know, kind of getting certain things, and they linked a kit that was CPU, GPU, and RAM. Didn't come with a motherboard, PSU, or anything. And then we were talking about Windows licensing keys, and I said actually, if I was going to like build a custom rig, I probably should have just hit up Boomtown, and he could have hooked it up with an OEM Windows 10 Pro. Get that normal run ally side for me. Oh, Matney needs a normal Antorus. You were tempted to get the Golem? A buddy of mine got the Golem. A buddy of mine paid for his Gul'dan Golem. PC upgrades are awesome. Yes. Oh man, it's gonna feel so nice. I'm not running on it yet because yeah, the last piece barely got here. So this weekend is setup weekend. This weekend I'm going to try to just get everything set up on it. So I have to upgrade the GPU on it, and so installing drivers, installing the software that I currently use, like my video editing software. I also use Office a decent amount, especially like for like the spreadsheet you guys saw yesterday. So installing like OBS, all the settings, trying to transfer over all my WoW settings and WoW add-ons, that's all gonna be fun, and making sure it's working. So yeah, I've got that to do this weekend, but it's definitely like something that's exciting. It's an exciting change. This rig, I looked at the latest BIOS date to give me a good idea of when I got this computer. This rig that I'm on right now is about 5 years old. Should be a huge upgrade. Mythic Gul'dan is 1.4 mil right now. That is not that bad. Not bad at all for Mythic Gul'dan. 1.4 mil. Because after this expansion, that's going to become a random drop. So, if you want to guarantee it, 1.4 mil. I don't even know the value of a token right now. Last time I checked, it was a little over 200k. So if you want to buy 5 tokens, you can do it, or you can just farm it out. And with all this new Azurite traits, you can knock out some older content as well a little bit easier. Search for Friendship Bird on Google and you'll find the community for free runs. There it is. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, the last one was called Friendship Moose, right? Last expansion. But yeah, there's a Discord where they do runs every so often. I don't know what their times are. But yeah, you can join the Friendship Bird. Okay, let's pull this boomkin. Oh man, silence. What is that? Boomkins need that ability. Give boomkins every ability that this powerful boomkin has. I'm gonna join my group after I'm done here. This is a lot of magic damage. Do you cast Lunar Strike? Because I'd love to reflect the Lunar Strike, but no, I don't think you do. I think you're just a wrath spammer. Nice, knocking one of them out. Let's get a little bit of healing by picking up this orb. There it is. Come on. Oh, that orb just doesn't want to get picked up. That's terrible. One thing I've also noticed a lot in the beta is the inability to charge. That whole path is broken on your charge. It happens a little too much, a little more than I'd like it to in the beta. Hopefully they fix that in the upcoming weeks. Alright, let's get a little bit of healing. Perfect. Hey, there's not even Alliance here. We were right next to the Alliance boat. I saw them on their mounts trying to jump out of the boat. I guess they glitched out and went inside of the island, and now they're falling forever. You would have bought the key at a discount for sure. I'm still going to need a Windows 10 Pro because the current rig that I got has Windows 10 Home, and I would want the increased network functionality that comes with Pro. So I might slide into your DMs later, Brian. Friendship Burb needs Discord point or stream points. Oh, really? Okay. You need to start playing your Horde Pally again. So much fun playing 961 instead of 934. Yeah, the end game gear at like Argus and Antorus level was just such a big power creep. It feels so good to be full Antorus geared. This rune zone is gonna help me break someone out of like a trap later as well. And I do have a shovel already, so we can do 2 different things. Mount for 4.5. What? Oh, you guys are settling on prices? Send me an email or DM? Yeah, for sure. I'll reach out to you. Argus mount 11 to 12 mil? Dang! It's because, I mean, Mythic Argus is still one of those things that Even people who rated Mythic all expansion are having problems with. I think now with the new weapons, it's getting a little bit easier. In fact, I was on competitive WoW yesterday, and I was seeing people that, like, with this increase of weapons, that there's people even just sacrificing themselves to second chains instead of third chains, because they can push the phase that much faster. So yeah, I think this new weapon one might make the price go down a little bit. You might have a few more guilds offering it, and the more people that can offer it, the more competitive that pricing will be. Uh-oh. Non-DR stun. Alright, that's all I had. You can get that one off. Alright. Sorry, Caps. It's a joke ugly mount. The Antorus one? I like it. It's the one with like a ton of faces, right? It's like a weird homunculus looking ugly thing with wings that are made out of bones. I like it. I like it. It looks awesome. This might be the win for us here. Oh no. No, we just picked up all those pieces. Oh, there's another piece on the ground right next to me. And then this guy is also an elite. This might be the win. And farm this. Oh, kill this guy. Is that it? We are 60 Azurite short. Here. If I farm this node, if I mine this node, we win. Come on, camera angle. There it is. Alright. The main screen for islands did not glitch out this time. So let me see if I have to go claim my reward, if it was automatically applied, my weekly reward. I'm level 16. So I don't think it was applied. No, the rest of my level is 500 Azurite power. So let me go claim my weekly island reward to see how much it's going to put me at. I started at 14. I hope I didn't automatically collect it. I was expecting a lot more. If I look at my chat log, it doesn't seem like it. I just got 300 Azurite from the end. So hopefully I might even hit 18. So that was 4 levels. Like if I hit 18, that would have been 4 levels. What happened to AW? It goes crazy after you did Magni's Silithus quest. Oh, you get your artifact weapon gets like exploded with Azurite power. So when you proc Concordance, I believe most classes proc around 80% versatility. So your Concordance buff is like, imagine grabbing all of your DPS cooldowns and multiplying them by 3 and then putting them together all at one time. That's what your Concordance buff is now with the new Azurite traits. I don't know if it's actually times 3, but it's like an insane amount. You were lucky you were the 6th in line for the Gul'dan mount. Oh, the 3-headed thing. Alright, let's see how much these weekly rewards are really going to do. I think they're going to be really good. And I'm very glad that they made it. Oh yeah, it is right here. Azurite for the Horde. You made a huge mistake and got a coworker of yours into WoW. He's a first timer and you showed him Goldshire and Ardidon 3 days ago and he's still there. Oh no. Oh no. He starts calling off of work on big RP days, and you're like, is there an RP event happening that day? Is it? No. Why would you think that? All right, here it is. 2,000 Azurite power. I'm currently level 16. 17 at 80%. Not bad. Not bad. These weekly rewards are really going to help. A little bit of armor or a little bit of self-heal when an enemy dies. We'll do this for Mythic Plus. A little bit of heal. A little bit of speed. Not bad though. And so I look here and, oh hey. It resets? Maybe this is just for the beta, but it definitely says weekly scouting report. So, got my reward. Got my weekly. Also got my Mythic Plus gear. Let's go over to Magni and turn in these tiers to him. Magni, you're gonna get some Azurite tiers right now. You were it was 126 the other day. Today it's 127, going to be 128. Oh, the weapon goes to 120. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The weapon goes to 126, and it's just starting to go up and up and up. By Tuesday, the weapon will be 130 traits. That's a lot. That's a lot. Your guild has been doing Legion raid achievements, but you missed last night because, oh man, that sucks. When you can't even stare at your screen. I was sick not that long ago, maybe about a month ago. Like I missed the streams for that week too. But I was so sick. I remember sitting at my PC and I'm like, it's okay. I can just record. And it was one of those things. Have you guys ever been reading something and then when you finish the paragraph, you go, what the hell did I just read again? I recall nothing of everything. Like the last 2 minutes of my life are just gone. It was just a constant, you know, like that. Having a fever and being sick. So trying to like record, trying to do anything productive, it was just like I'm running to here, and then it was like, why am I running there again? I had to just reset myself over and over again. Every now and then you're just too sick to life. That's why you put on your favorite TV show, because you don't need to process it anymore. It's already processed in your head. You just put it on and you're like, I know this whole thing. I'm just gonna veg out now. He called in sick 3 days ago. Haven't seen him IRL since then. You created a monster. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. He's gonna show up. The next time you see him IRL, Silvano, he is gonna be full cosplay. He's gonna be like, are we gonna go LARPing or what? Do you want to go LARP during lunch? And you're gonna be like, no, dude, it's lunch break. I want to eat my food during my lunch break. And he's gonna be like, are you? I'm gonna go LARP. You're more than welcome to show up. All right, so there should be a portal to Magni here, right? Silithus, cool, very nice. It's not an RP event, it's an ERP event. Mistakes were made. You're more afraid when he comes back to work what kind of stories he's gonna have. First time watching your stream, really enjoying it, but you gotta go. What is my stream schedule? OPS 5. I stream every Wednesday and every Friday from 11:30 to 11:45 a.m. Wednesday and Friday. So I stream for about 3 hours twice a week. I'm Pacific Coast, so I'm Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know what time zone you're in, but I'm PST 11:30 a.m. Wednesdays and Fridays. It's not the LARP, it's the ERP. So yeah, 11:30 a.m. to about 3 to 3:30 p.m. depending on what kind of content we're doing. If we're like pushing something, yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays. Azeroth here. What are we gonna get for it? Buy the forge. We can use its energy to help heal the wound. Maybe even bring Azeroth to some solace. And I get 2 gold. And that's it? Oh man, I thought it was gonna be something more exciting. Alright, let's move on. Thank you, OPS5, and welcome. Welcome, my friend. Now you see why I choose Tuesdays and Thursdays. You wanted to watch my stream. you built your streaming schedule around me, Brian. I am honored. I'm honored. Thank you. All right, now it's time for a Mythic Plus. All this Azurite gear, all this gear. In order for me to come up with those, like, so I also have the formula for armor and how it mitigates, and that's going to be coming up. All of this, all these pieces of armor help me get all these different data points and plot points and figure out the formula. So I'm sorry that my bags look very, very hectic, and they don't just look hectic. They are very hectic, but I promise you, it's for the good of the channel, guys, so that I can bring you guys that content. All right, dungeons +3, King's Rest. I've never ranked King's Rest. What do I have? Oh, I have the Mother Load. Do we want to run the Mother Load? Okay. Yeah, we have to run the Mother Load. +2. Man. Alright. Alright. Motherload +2. I'm gonna hate it. But we do rip keys here, right? Let me set it to Mythic. Alright, we're good. Look at the reputation contracts. What are we talking about? What are you talking about, Matney? The motherload is MF sometimes. Is ought to be fun. Oh, it's just the only reason why the motherload is bad is there's no walls and there's body pulls everywhere. No, late. I left him. Oh, I'll go back to him. The motherload is right here. I can get back to the motherload instantly. So back to Magni. What what rep contracts? And item level 0? What? I mean, we don't need 3 DPS anyway. I only need 2 DPS and a healer. Oh, the Metro content. He's 1 Legion, right? That's who we're talking about. 288. I'm very sorry. The 288's a little low for a +2. Maggie is the head guy. I can't see his reputation vendor stuff. Return to me when I finished aiding Azeroth. Oh, I still need to do something else. What is this? Champions of Azeroth. What quest is Champions of Azeroth? I don't know what quest Champions of Azeroth is, but apparently I still need to do some quests with him. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. Sorry, my friend. 288's a little too low. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I don't see his rewards. Oh, this guy's level 110. Why are you guys killing him? You guys are bullying him. Yeah, I can't see his rewards. I need to finish healing. It's not showing you? Yeah, I need to finish healing him. Healing Azeroth. You don't like the arguments? What, does Metro fight with people? Oh, DPS 335. I knew a big dog. I knew a Matney. I saw you. All right. Let's start running over the world entrance. Actually, I can fly there. Enhancement or warrior? Warrior is going to crit storm every time.
Do you need protection?
No warrior. There's only room for 1 warrior in this dungeon. Don't kill me, Matney. I'm not even gonna try to hold aggro or anything. I'm just gonna run in and stand in the middle of the pool. So I hope you can survive. It's not my fault if you die. Alright, we just need a healer at this point. There's a direct portal to Silithus now, or is that a level 120 thing? I think that's for everyone as soon as you start your campaign out in Zolazar. So you need to complete the scenario to get your Heart of Azeroth. And after that, after you unlock Zolazar and like the throne room and stuff, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be there for everyone. Summoning Stone for the Motherload. Yeah, I haven't logged into another tune to check Minky, but pretty sure that would be for everyone. Your WM. Oh, war mode. I was like, WM? Yeah, I've got war mode on. It's okay. We have enough people to summon war mode on or off. We have enough people for both things. Nice. We got a healer. Item level's a little low, but let's do it. Who else is in here? Is it just Miko? Miko, where's this guy? Port of Zandalar? Oh, he's right next to me. I just can't see him. And again, he's not 3 sun, there's only 2. Aggro is going to be an issue. Aggro is going to be an issue. I already know it. There's going to be so many body pulls. And it's all going to be Matney. Matney's going to go... Hold on, I want to see him react to this. And he's going to roll in a certain direction. He's going to be like, oops. Tee-hee. And it's going to be like, God damn it, Matney. What are you doing to me, man? You're killing me. Is this last guy here? No, not yet. Oh, he's buying water. Got it. No? Yeah, I'm just playing, Matney. You're geared. I already know you know how to run these things. Now with the Blizz nerf bat. I don't want that threat. Nobody wants that threat. Alright, +2 mother load. Oh, man. That, what is it, the second boss? Yeah, the second boss with all those, like, golem elementals is going to suck. That's a lot of raid-wide damage. Although we do have, Matney has his sweep to be able to stun them all out of their cast. I have my shockwave, so as long as we all stand together, we might be okay. Maybe. We gotta just nuke it down. It's sad 110 pulled 2 times DPS. I do at 334. Yeah, there was a forum post. There was a forum post that was explaining that level 60s do more DPS than level 120s because scaling is just completely off right now. So when we talk about how much main stats and secondary stats affect your character template, when you're not 120 right now, apparently things are really broken to the point where a level 60 is out DPSing a level 120. Like, what world are we in? What? All right, look, we can run in the mother load. This guy's right here. He's right next to us. So will we get to meet one Sunder? He's like the reverse of One Punch Man, where he can only take 1 punch. I hope never. I hope it just doesn't become that. Nice. Where's the keystone here? Or here? Oh, I see it. Cool. Yeah, my main character copy stayed as 3 Sunders. This guy did 2 Sunders, and then I forget, like, my Death Knight in live is called Shaka Zulu, and I think when I made the Death Knight here, I called it Shaka Zulu, and then the copy one, since it was just a character copy for Transmog, I think I called it like Fake Zulu or something. I don't remember. Look at this. What is it? 10,000 mana? He's got 30,000. Really? That's the best thing? That is terrible. $19,000 mana? I don't think my food does anything for mana, does it? Oh, 17,000 mana. My food's a little bit better. What kind of potions do I have? Anything for him? I have an Invis potion. Fall slowly. I think that's it. I think I sold all the other potions. Healing potion. Movement speed. Yeah. I was just trying out a bunch of professions at one point too. Where do you get this? Oh, shit, that's good food. 41,000 mana. Oh, man. Who had the auction mount? Oh, they want the auction house mount, Matney. Where you at? Good to be back to a rib key. I hope it's not too bad. Guys, the group is literally asking Matney to whip it out. Look at this. Where is it? This? Look at this right here. Oh, man. Wait, what are you trading with me? What? What? Yeah, they're trying to buy something. They're trying to buy food. They're trying to buy good water. One Sunder is a level 1 Prot warrior that I have to drag with me everywhere. He can't even walk into the instance portal. You need to summon him inside. Put neck and trade. Grass, what are you talking about? I don't have... Oh, my neck piece. I was like, what? I thought... Because they were saying... long neck. Oh, no. Matney, you crashed me. Matney, did you delete my character? What the hell just happened? Oh, man. Matney's trolling me, guys. Uh-oh. I'm never going to be able to log in again. It disconnected you too? The servers were down right before I started streaming. Servers went down right before. Okay, we're good. We can log in. Well, maybe. We can get this far. Imagine getting wrecked by a level 60 Pandarin fully transmogged in pink. Silvano, I used to have an alliance gnome, only because in my head I was like, can you imagine how pissed off Horde is gonna get getting beat by a gnome? That's gonna be hilarious. Oh, the summoning portal looks cool. How come? Okay, side question, and it might just be me having envy of the grass is greener on the other side. How come warlocks have gotten all of their new spells upgraded and they look so badass? Now they even got a new TV. They also got new summoning animations for when they're summoning demons. Let me see if this guy... I can't even see what portal he's trying to do. I just click this? Whoa. Oh, that's how you create the portal with that other temporary thing. That's interesting. Look at that. That's a new soul well. How come warlocks have gotten like a ton of love lately? I just want a little love. Got banned trying to sell Azurite neck. Oh, is my neck enchanted? No. It just DC'd us. Alright, none of that anymore. Let's do a ready check. Did they actually buy their food? What a time to be alive, to lock your character on 60 and just go pwn 120. I don't know if the scaling works that hard. You're still going to be taking in a ton of damage as a level 60, and the items and the the level difference also means that, you know, you do less. But if you go beat up a level 60 dummy and the level 120 beats up a level 120 dummy, you got him. You got him. Everyone is ready? All right, let's do the keystone. Where is the keystone? What do we have? Fortified. Let's do it. He's turning 2 Sunders into 1 Sunder now. I was getting nerfed. Blizzard got me. Blizzard was like, you know what? It's time. Alright, I have my AoE stun, which I'm going to need for this pull because we've got this refreshment vendor who's going to try to just destroy me with his iced spritzas. There's my AoE stun. Here's the first body pull, guys. Ah, man. Body pull count? 1. Oh no. Why? Why is this a thing? I thought the body pull just had those other guys. This is no good. I don't like this. Oh, it was a cloud. I thought it was just a telegraph thing in front of him. Alright. This claw. So that's going to turn into a cloud. Okay, Mythic only mechanic right here. That cloud will mess you up. Don't you dare go into that cloud. Your neck is enchanted? Yeah, it just DC'd me. Do you think you should name the character Pink Fluffy Unicorn and just lock him in 60 and go on to Alliance? Or just name him LOL level 60. That's it. That's it. You just gotta troll people. So much love for the Warlock. I'm a little jealous. Praise the Ripkey gods. Not yet. We didn't wipe yet. Alright, I want to kite that refreshment vendor because that iced spritzer that they cast is really going to hurt. Uh-oh. Thought I still had aggro on it. And the answer is no. The answer is Matney took that aggro and he said, "This is mine." Uh-oh. We also got a bunch of ads over here. I'm telling you guys, Motherload, don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself. Motherload is a new seed of the Triumvirate. Just don't. Alright. Let's pull these guys. It's gonna have a lot of trash, but should be okay. Let's do a nice AoE stun. And then I'm gonna throw on my bolster talent point with that whole last stand thing, so I'm just guaranteed blocking all of this. We got the new blocking system coming in here too. We're good. We're good. This guy is no longer attached to me. Let's taunt him. Bring him back. Come back home. Come back home. Nice. Alright, so the group should wait for me here, and I'm gonna pull things back. No aggro for me in 2 pulls. What happened to him? Yes, I have. Good morning, Brendan. How you doing, my friend? Alright, let me pull all these guys back. Oh, hey, they changed the way the Motherload looks. This trash looks a lot different. It just used to be like a plain hill. It's very different now. Nice upgrades. And what's up, Brendan? Brendan. Oh, by the way, guys, Brendan is a longtime viewer, but he is on the opposite side of the world as me. He's in Australia, but yeah, he's been around for a while, watching a long time, and he actually recently started streaming. If you guys want to follow another person from the community that does stream as well, twitch.tv/Dirk3 or Dirky3. I forget which one it was. Oh no, that disorient. That disorient. Oh no, this pull just got out of hand right now. Alright, we're gonna start rotating the cooldowns. Let me get a stun going on that. Oh, nice. Very Matney, if that was you on that paralyze, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I've got my bolster up right now. I'm about to throw a shield wall because this damage is getting real hot and heavy, man. Alright, we got a Victory Rush proc going as well. I'm about to have another Dragon Roar, another Victory Rush proc. Perfect. I can't get enough of those Victory Rush procs, man. That was very good. This assassin, oh, we broke the CC, right? Yes, we did. Okay, let's do this. This is why the Motherload is a new seed of the Triumvirate. Body pull number 3. Might want to write that down. Brendan, yeah, you can put in your Twitch TV or your Twitch username, and so people will give you a follow there. All right. Good thing you bought mana drinks. Yeah, my healer needs those mana drinks right now. Alright, so in order for me to snap aggro on a Prot warrior, Shield Slam is what you have that like really does well for threat, but also the Dragon's Roar. If you're running Dragon's Roar and you want to snap aggro to you on a warrior, especially on single target, use your taunt, follow it up with a Shield Slam and a Dragon Roar. Things won't fall off of you there. When it's AoE, unfortunately we don't have AoE taunts anymore. Those are not in the game. Oh, This is new? What is this? Huh. That's new. Alright. These guys hurt. This mech jockey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we gonna get another body pull? We might. Yep. No, that AoE fear was a bad idea. Yep. I just killed us. That was my wipe, guys. Or it's going to be my wipe. Alright. Time to start rotating the cooldowns. Oh no. Oh no. Let's run. Do some kiting. Do some kiting. Yeah, this is no good. People are dying. Matney's dead. That was my fault, guys. We'll just wipe it out. We can do a better job if we wipe it out. Try to kill one more guy. Try to kill one more guy. A little bit more. No. Didn't take him down. 40 gigabytes for the beta. Rip your data plan. Ouch. Wait, you play WoW on a data plan? You play tethered? That is very much rip. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't Matney that died. We still have a few of these guys then. Let's see. Oh no. Wipe it? Yeah. Yeah, let's just let things reset. Oh hey, they reset a lot quicker than they do in Legion. Okay. Man. Motherload. Give us your Twitch username and password, usual stuff, social security number, what your full legal name is, date of birth, what your favorite pet was, and your mother's maiden name, and also what phone plan you have. Great, thanks. Thanks for the shout out. Maybe when you're more established. Not yet. Not yet. It's all good, man. Alright, that energy shield. Told Matney he's just 2 Sunders. Yeah, man. I'm not as well versed in BfA. I only have the 2 Sunders here. Threat wasn't even the issue. I just made a poor judgment call there. We had the mech jockey about to jump into one of the mechs, and I was like, you know what? What if I fear bomb him to interrupt him? But he instantly ran into another pull, so it was like, yeah, that fear bomb. Good job on that fear bomb, tank. Fear bomb is going to cause more issues than it's going to solve. I'll tell you that about BfA. Let's throw a stun to interrupt that, because you can't actually... I don't think you can actually interrupt it when it goes off. And social security number, bank account details, you know, the usual. Let me pull this guy. Hopefully the group next to him doesn't pull. No, doesn't pull. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna run this guy back. Alright, he can do what he wants to over there. Well, let's let me establish threat again. Alright, there it is. You streamed last night, lived it up to RIP 22 Cathedral, 15 minutes over. Ouch. Lived up the you stayed true to the RIP key. Yeah, when I looked at your Twitch channel, you don't have automatic VOD set up, right? I didn't see any like videos automatically there. Alright, let's do this. I tried to see if you had like a replay for me to watch before I went live today, but I couldn't find one. So I don't know if that was done on purpose, Dirk, but yeah, I didn't see any VODs. Oh hey, Ice Spritzer can be interrupted now. When Motherload first came out, you couldn't, and you had to do stuns. Okay, I'm glad that it can be interrupted, because that was a pain. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I messed up. I'm still getting used to running the bolster talent. Well, not getting used to running the bolster talent. Getting used to how it is, because I'm running the bolster talent, but I also did a shield block while my bolster talent was up. So still getting used to the fact that throwing on a shield block while you have the bolster talent up is just a waste of resources, really. I've got a lot of poison effects on me. Our healer went down. I think the poison effects might have even been an AoE. Oh, it's this right here. Yeah, that's going to take us down. How much does that hit for? Claw for 17 and that for 6k per tick. Yeah, he was spinning pretty damn fast too. Oof. Learning since this dungeon has been like reworked for the past month. I haven't even been in here in Mythic difficulty. Not even Mythic 0. Noob streamer still figuring it all out. Brendan, also, if you need any tips on anything streaming related, let me know. I'm always here, man. I think like I think Katie is streaming, so I think I helped her out, do some kind of setup. Yeah, so anytime you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Let's throw a stun out on the assassin. He's immune to stuns. Oh, but not knockbacks. Good stuff, Matney. Matney, every time there's a really good monk play in the group, I'm gonna assume it's you and not the healer. So I'm just gonna keep saying, yeah, good job, Matney. Yeah, that was your karma. Nice, nice. Really, YouTube flagging hanging as bad? What? What are we talking about? Katie streams Mondays and Thursdays occasionally. Yeah, and right now, she hasn't been playing WoW lately, right? I think her streams have been more Fortnite. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Hey, this boss looks a little different too. Yeah, I've seen her do like some Fortnite stuff and just vary it up in general. Alright, so we're going to get those bombs right now. Can I make him walk over his own bombs, or do I need to kick them into him? Nice. They also added little arrows to the bombs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kick it to him. Kick it to him, Matney. Oh, we're going to get beat up right now. Oh, there it is. Good stuff. That last one got me. Let me throw on a spell reflect to survive that magic damage. Coin magnet. I don't want to stand in between you and the gold piles. Okay. Cool. New mechanics. After this shield block, I am going to do my bolster as well. Also, we've got some bombs to kick over to him. Here we go. Oof. No. The bomb. Nice. I got you. That coin magnet. Oh, it also gives you a damage increase. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I need to get you away from your coin. So everybody else has to handle the bombs. I need to get you the hell away from your coin so you don't get an increase to damage, or else you'll eventually just nuke us all. Okay, so here are your coins. Let me get you the hell away from all this so that when you do cast your coin magnet, you have nothing to absorb. But those bombs are gonna go off. Uh-oh, more coins. More coins. Get you away from that. Get away, get away, get away. Static pulse, that's fine. Knock me back a little bit. Just follow me. No, those coin magnets. I think you got 2 piles, 3 piles. Yeah, you're too far. Okay. New mechanics. New mythic mechanics. Boob's content was under review. Oh, man. Yeah, for about 2 weeks, every single video that I uploaded was demonetized. So there was like a two week period where it didn't matter what I uploaded. It didn't matter what kind of thumbnail, what tags I had. It was just flagged. So every now and then, YouTube just kind of hates your channel until you override every single thing for 2 weeks, and then it's like, okay, fine. Meta YouTube channel, or meta YouTube problems. The bombs look a little different now too, and this whole area just looks a little bit more Azurite rich. It just used to look like very plain ground. Has anyone here run Antorian since the artifact went skits? You were thinking weapon overload was effectively a nerf to the current tier? I have not, and I think so. Brendan, I was reading someone talking about pushing Mythic Argus yesterday, and it looks like it was a huge buff. So they were raiding Mythic Argus, and you know how you have the chains that go out. I haven't raided Mythic Argus, but I've seen people do it. The chains that go out, you have normally 3 chains, and you kill yourself on the 3rd chain. What? We're going through here now? This is new. So essentially, you kill yourself on the 3rd. Uh-oh. Safety shark. Oh no! He's immune to stuns? What are we doing over here? Who decided we were gonna go into this lake where this safety shark was? I don't think we can really do this. Alright, I'm gonna slowly get the hell out of here. So yeah, I was seeing that people, instead of pushing for that 3rd chain, they were basically suiciding on the 2nd chain. Oh, there's portals under the water? Really? For some I find that hard to believe, but somebody said there's portals under the water. Oh, they... Alright, so people did see it. Okay, let's see. I don't see these portals. What? What are we doing here? There are no portals. Guys, someone's trolling me. So yeah, Brendan, I'm sorry. Very fragmented. Yeah, instead of doing the 3 chains that they normally do and dying on the 3rd, they were dying on the 2nd chains. And because they're able to push Argus a lot faster, they only have to do 2 of those phases. Yeah, these guys are crazy. What do you mean portals under? There are no portals here. Oh, he put his portal here to port us up there. His portal didn't work. Don't worry, the shark is for safety. He was trying to do a skip, but it didn't work. His portal fell a little short. Okay. So yeah, the artifact weapon should be a huge DPS increase, to the point where you should be able to push things a little bit faster. Alright. Back to the normal grind. Oh wait, did he do another portal over here? Okay, he did. Cool. Did he put his portal in the water again? Oh, here it is. It's down here. Gotta... Oh, no! You guys want a rip key? We're getting rip keys today, boys. Oh, man. Alright. Where is this demonic gateway? Where did he put it? Somewhere over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oh, I've got 10 seconds. Alright, here we go. And go! We need really good stuns to do that. AoE stuns. And we didn't get them. Guys, this Mythic Plus. This Mythic Plus is hurting us. Rib Key Central. Yep. This is getting more interesting by the minute. Let me go grab my popcorn. I don't think you need popcorn. This pull is not going to be fun. Oh, wait, we're doing the skip again? That didn't go over too well. Alright. We go where the group goes. Oh, wait, there's still people up there fighting. I can't pour it up there yet. Maybe I can charge? Hey! Warriors! Warriors are doing big things now, guys. We can run up walls. Oh, we've got a banish going too. Good. Some kind of CC. This place looks fun. It's not. This is the new seat of the Triumvirate, man. This is my least liked dungeon, and I got this one as a Mythic Plus key this week, so I didn't really have another way around it. If you want to get mad at everyone you know while running a dungeon, you run this one in BfA. All right. Alright, so we got a decent amount of AoE threat here. These bombs, those bombs will hurt you for like 40% of your HP or something. You really got to be careful with those damn things. That bomb is still going out. I threw a big AoE stun, but the bombs are done by these sappers that are on me right now. So, yeah, that's still going out. Who died? Oh, Matney died. Rip Matney. Oh, by the way, Brendan, if you wanted to play your Prot Warrior with the new block changes, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean the new, did I say the new block changes or Prot changes? I mean the new block changes. Don't remember if I said block or Prot. But yeah, the new block changes. Pretty damn good. We're basically going to start off at like Legion levels of blocking mitigation when the expansion goes live, and then as the expansion goes on, we'll just get better and better. Blocking, by the time we get to the second and third raid, blocking is going to be a little too good. I just found an exploit. No, don't nerf warriors, please. We'll pick up one of these guys. We'll stun one of them. So let's all stack up right here. Alright, we heard Seed of the Triumvirate, so we made the mother load. You're welcome, Blizz. Yep. Alright, so let's pull this boss. Let's all stack up on purple. These ads aren't necessarily going to break or anything yet. Oh! Why? Here's the Resonant Pulse. So this is where we need the AoE stun. And Matney is going to get the first one. Right, Matney? There it is. Oh, we got Shadow Fury. Cool. And then a leg sweep right after. Perfect. And now it's just DPS central. We got especially this big dude. DPS is big dude. And now the little guy, just all the ads first. The less ads we have, the better. That smash is definitely a mythic only mechanic. So as much as I want to DPS with you guys, I think I just have to avoid it. Alright, so for the next Resonant Pulse that's going to go out right here, I'm about to stun them as soon as that goes out. Perfect. And then let's just DPS both of these ads. There's a Tectonic Smash. Yeah, I definitely have to face that away from everyone. Alright, Mythic only mechanics. First time we run this on Mythic. Brand new ad coming out as well. Just be careful when we get that AoE on him. I can throw Azurite Infusion, so he's going to take more damage, do more damage, and focus on someone. They don't have threat. So I taunted him right now, and you see he just doesn't care. There's the pulse going out. I stunned him immediately so that he doesn't get that cast off. And there's a smash. Nice. That wasn't that bad. You just got to stack up and DPS those ads. Also, by the way, guys, yes. Also, by the way, I'm going to start working on all of the dungeon guides. So if you guys aren't seeing the regular 3 to 4 uploads a week from me, and that's because in the background I'm working on those dungeon guides, and I'm going to release them when BfA goes live. So that I don't spam your inboxes right now, and like you guys don't even see the videos or anything. When BfA launches, I'll have all of those videos go up. So I'm gonna start working on them in the background. If my uploads start maybe like once a week, if you guys don't see my normal edited video from me, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on all those things. What's up, Zach House? How you doing, my friend? They're also making a lot of these things more interruptible. One of the reasons why Motherload was also just a pain was a lot of the casts were uninterruptible. You needed to have good stuns, but it seems like a lot of these casts now are interruptible. Like the blowtorch is interruptible. The refreshment person is interruptible as well. A lot of these things are interruptible now, so that's definitely a plus for this dungeon. But yeah, this dungeon was closed. This dungeon was closed for like 2 or 3 weeks. Uh-oh. Please don't pull. Please don't pull. Okay. What do we have here? We have an alchemist. Is this one of the main guys? No, okay. I thought one of those was a mastermind. I was like, please no masterminds. I don't want anything to do with masterminds. Transfiguration serum. Nice AoE stun there. We don't want them to transform like, you know, the guy in the back just did, but whatever. One of them, not too bad. I'll throw my stun out on this guy right now. There it is. Interrupt that transform. Are these guys evade bugging? They are, aren't they? That's why their nameplates are resetting. Oh, man. You guys shut down this dungeon for like 3 weeks to fix all this. Let me get an AoE stun. I saw the transmute trying to go off right now. There's the transmute. Interrupt it. Perfect. No transmutes. Why not Mastermind? Mastermind is uninterruptible, unstunnable, unCCable, and they do a lot of damage. All of it is magic damage, and they also have one of their magic damage. And depending on how much damage they do to you, they actually leech that damage back, and it's a big AoE. So you'll see right now. Here's a mastermind. So you need to nuke the mastermind down, and that mastermind has a lot of self-healing as well. So it's just a lot of things you need to do. That energy lash, uninterruptible, all magic damage. Azurite injection, uninterruptible, magic damage. You know, it's just these masterminds are mini bosses basically. And they are this leech globule. Oh, he didn't. There's that. There it is. You see that orb? That orb goes around hitting everyone in a line. It's got an AoE to it, and it heals them for the damage done. And these guys hit hard. So yeah, if you can avoid masterminds, I highly suggest it. Alright, that alchemist, I had to throw my stun out on him because, uh-oh. Is that a pull? No, we're good. Okay. I thought we were going to get an accidental pull with that person that got knocked back over there. I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't. Let's do a big AoE stun. I want to interrupt the transform if it happens again on the alchemist because I believe his transform does AoE poison effects or AoE disease, something like that. Alright, perfect, perfect. Not too bad. Now here comes the big pull. Oh, hey, they nerfed the pull a little bit. Nice. This pull used to be 4 people and 2 masterminds. Now it's only 2 people and 2 masterminds. Letting my healer mana up a little bit. My healer's going to need all the mana. Let's go. You'll see that I'm going to get completely destroyed because this is all magic damage. So, going to slowly cycle through my cooldowns here. and try to keep something up at as much as I can. I have shield wall up at this point. Transfiguration, no, let's try to interrupt that. And then I do have last stand up. Right now, I don't have anything that's too crazy on me. Let me interrupt this blowtorch, but I can't interrupt the masterminds. Okay. Now I have last stand ready for when things start getting a little bit worse, which they might. Let's see. Energy Lash, I see it. So last stand up right now. Cool. I think we managed to survive just fine. There's another Energy Lash, so my Spell Reflect is gonna help me with that. Even though Spell Reflect isn't as big of a cooldown as it once was, it still helps. Oh! Oh no! Why? That's the boss. Why did we pull the boss? Ah, man. Alright. Yeah, that's a little scary. Oh, hey, they changed the way that this boss is in Mythic as well. That whole spraying, I'm assuming it's like these sewer pipes or something. That doesn't happen in Heroic. Casting Propellant Blast, that can nuke you if you're not careful. If that is facing you, you gotta run away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hitting someone there. And again, Taunt, Dragon Roar, Shield Slam helps you snap that threat to you. I'm in no danger of losing this person now. They're at 350% threat for this boss. Alright, should be perfectly fine. We'll have another Propellant Blast phase right here that's going to help clear out the area that we're standing on. It should be okay. There's a Propellant Blast. Or was that? Okay, I was targeted straight at me. I couldn't see. They should put a little arrow underneath the boss because it's hard to see. So basically they're a Mythic grade boss. Nah, they're little mini bosses. The Masterminds are little mini bosses with a lot of magic damage, which right now for any tank, magic damage is like, oh no, please don't. Please get that away from me. I don't want anything to do with that magic damage, please. Okay, let's pop a demo shout since I don't have charges of shield block anymore. Get my IP up. Not bad. That boss took a while. There's a Propellant Blast. Yeah, they should put just a little arrow underneath the boss. Nice. Nice. My healer is completely oom. You guys see the resource over on the top left? Healer might not even have enough mana to res. Alright, so how are we doing on the rip key? Is it already rip? 2 minutes? We're not going to get to the last boss in 2 minutes, guys. This is a rip key. But we'll get it done. Start of the boss with almost 40% of the mana? Yeah. Oh, this person's dying. Crap. Matinee, don't stand in there. You gonna die. He was healing his arse off? I think he did. I think I saw it on the floor. Oh man, that cast got off on the War Machine, that overload, overcharge, and I didn't think it was going to do that much, but that overcharge really hurt. And there's the repair, which is a heal. I tried to get my AoE stun, didn't work. You got to kill the technician first. Repair, I wish I could get a little mini stun off, doesn't work. I can interrupt that overcharge though, which I did do. Alright, now these bombs. We gotta take these bombs slowly. And when I say slowly, I mean ouch, that hurts. Please don't kill me. Heal me. Heal me. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'll take this bomb too. Please ignore pain. Keep me alive. I think I'm done. We're gonna body pull those things. Body pull count. Add one more. Alright, but we don't have to get close enough to trigger the mine that's there either. So let's not do that. Uh-oh. We lost one of the DPSers. We should be good though. That's the last of the pull. 22 deaths so far in this dungeon. Not too bad considering it's the mother load. On a +2 fortified. That means the trash is even worse. Alright. Looks like that person released. Let's go this way. So let me pull this guy. Pull him as far back as I can. Come to me, come to me. Alright. Yeah, we can just knock these guys out. That Heartseeker. What is that? Healing effects. Oh. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, somebody needs a repair. Oh, Grasshopper, you need a repair, Matinee. I'll let you mount up right now. You can mount up on your long neck, right? That Heartseeker. That Heartseeker. Oh, hit the healer too. Alright. Give you time to mount up. Repair up. Nice. Alright, let me run into this bomb. Tank it up. Hopefully my ignore pain does a little bit. I think it did a little bit. Can we paralyze that guy? Where's the oh no, why Warlock? There's nothing over there for you. My healer is not here. No, it's a shaman. Oh, the Warlock wants to put another summoning portal. Alright. Can we? Can we? No? Is it a fool's errand? He's trying to. He's trying to get the right camera angle. And do we have enough enemy forces? 90%. That's already a rip key, guys. Look at that. 0. Rip key. Yeah, never mind. He can't do it. Okay. Matinee, we still need 10%. Oh. Matinee pulled it all. Alright. Alright, rip Matinee. Nope, not gonna work out. Yeah, we still needed that 10%. Yeah, let's just do this rest of the dungeon. We'll be good. You think I gave the healer PTSD? Maybe. Maybe. Rib key? For sure, rib key. This is guaranteed. Alright, we should just, you know, knock out the rest of this trash. From here to there should be that extra 10% that we need. So we'll be good. Yeah, I think the healer is not going to want to heal anything anymore. Although the mother load, I'm telling you guys, this is not the dungeon to run under any circumstance. Let me pull this bomb. You guys can nuke it before. Oh, it hit him. It hit him in the face. Gotta pull this. This guy also likes to disengage, so I'm gonna face him towards the groove. So hopefully he just runs. There it is. Not anywhere too far away. They changed this part of the dungeon too. This part of the dungeon didn't have like these random fires on the ground before. Alright, established threat. Get that Dragon's Roar with a taunt on. Shield slam. Here's a charged shot. I don't know what this is. What is this? Had a debuff on me. Oof, that hurt. That charged shot really did hurt, War Machine. Alright, we should be good. There it is. I don't think we need to trigger this mine. This mine, already triggered. Oh, hey, look, I'm just running in circles. Oh, man. All right. All right, let me try to run these guys back a little bit. Perfect. And with that, that should be the rest of the percentage, right? Each one of these guys... Oh, there's no add-on to tell me how much each one of them does. But I need 6% total. These guys are 1%? Warriors are still the weakest tank for 5-mans. I would say not that bad, because blocking is gonna put out a lot of good numbers in 5-mans. Oh, they nerfed this. We can't skip it. Rip. But yeah, Warriors being the weakest tank in 5-mans. I mean, maybe, but the difference isn't that much with some other tanking classes. So should be a closer gap than before. Oh, this is now gonna be the worst pull you can do. This is it. Oh wait, did somebody pull the boss? What the hell was somebody doing way over there? Ooh, are they gonna soulstone? Is that what they have? Oh, they soulstone me. Hey, we killed the technician. Let me kill this guy. Nice. Nice. Hey, well, half of the pull is dead now. So we've got that going for us next time we do this pull. But yeah, I think Prot Warriors are going to be some of the lower tanks. But then again, blocking is in a really good place. So as the expansion goes on and as you get better shields, in 5-man dungeons, you do have a lot of that physical damage from auto attack mobs and trash. And that's going to scale really well for Warriors. So as of right now, with the type of blocking that you do get, oh, this person's gonna die. Why? Oh, I guess we still have the we still have them like halfway there, so we can do that. Although there is no healer. There's a problem with that. All right. We made it to the boss with 100%. The boss is on a brand new platform, by the way, guys. This actually looks pretty damn cool. I like this. You wish they got rid of Ignore Pain and made a shield block have no cooldown? Tagore, I agree. I feel like shield block with no charges would be really good, or take Ignore Pain off of the global. There's a few things that they could do. Tactic will be to use invis pots, yeah. Yeah, there's a few things that they could do. Definitely getting rid of the charges of shield block would be one of them. But right now, if they got rid of the charges for shield block, I think it'd be way too strong. They'd have to nerf blocking a little bit, especially critical blocking. Our mastery, it would be a little too strong right now. All right, let's do a ready check on this last boss to complete this +2. All right, everybody's ready? All right, so we got a decent amount of threat. Oh, hey, we've got all sorts of things. I see an ad over there, a Boomba, and it's shooting missiles. What? Oh, okay. So it does kind of a wave thing. Got it. New mechanics, guys. Again, this dungeon was closed for a very long time. Alright, so where's his next little ad? Okay, so his ad's gonna go on the other side now. Okay, got it. Oh, he can cross the platform and do things in different directions. Alright, so he's now gonna do it. Oh no, he just left. He just disappeared. I need to look out for your next ad. It's like the dragons in HOV. Summon Boomba. There it is. Okay, so he just summoned a Boomba. Got that Boomba. I've got the Boomba in my sights, and it's right on me, so I'm going to need to go right. Now I need to pull these guys. Need to be careful with the Boomba, because the Boomba is going to carpet bomb that whole area. Let me also just pull this guy. We've got 2 of these ads. I don't see the Boomba actually doing anything, so maybe during this phase it disappears. Figuring things out, guys. Figuring it all out. So I still think we do need to make the boss stand on top, or blow up on top of these things. So if you get the arrow on top of you, go stand on top of one of these pillars. I have not gotten the arrow on top of my head, unfortunately. Nice. The group is doing things. It's on Ellie Shaman, or Enhancement Shaman rather, sorry. There it is. He ran right on top of it. Perfect. Oh, the boss didn't reset. No, 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 it's on me now. I made it. I made it. Nice. The other one should have done it too, but you know, a little bit of a texture glitch. Alright, so let's keep an eye on the Boomba. And that Boomba is going to do a carpet bomb on that side, where the Warlock and the Healer are. So good luck to them. Oof. Definitely hit a few people there. And rip to my FPS during this damn phase. Never managed to catch me live. Roy, welcome to the live stream, my friend. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. It is towards the end of the stream, but this is a Mythic +2 for BfA. Oh, I didn't even see that Roomba, or that Boomba. And then there's the boss. Nice. We did our +2 motherload. Where is the chest? Here it is. Alright, what do you guys think? You guys think we got some loot? Come on, RNGesus. Let me put some RNGesus in chat. It's gonna help. We've got 1 piece of gear went out right now. So there should be 2 pieces of gear because we ripped it, right? Oh no, that was the 2nd piece of gear, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't get a piece of gear. Dang it. No gear for me, unfortunately. What is the dungeon timer set up to? I actually didn't see in the beginning. Brian, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. And we'll see you later. I'll probably reach out to you very soon about the whole Windows 10 Pro. This place looks more pimped out than the last time I saw it. A lot. That was a big change. A lot of texture changes. A lot of, yeah, just a lot of changes to that. And my key turned into a Taldazar 2. That's easy mode. We can do that. That's an easy mode one. Oh, and happy 4th of July. Is that before I stream next time? It is. It's on oh, it's actually, I'm gonna stream on 4th of July. But a lot of you guys might be busy. Block and Legion is 40% base and 80% critical block. No, Tagore. Legion is 30% base, 60% critical block, and block here in BfA scales according to your shield. So your shield has block value, and so you can see that block value above my shield way over there, and that block value determines how much my shield blocks. So if I look here, you see that my blocking does 35%. That's more than Legion. If I change my shield to this one, which is only 310, I go from 35 to 33. And then if I change it to this really, really, really bad shield, I jump down to 20%. So my shield determines how good my block is. So like once I start getting raid gear, once I start doing all of that great stuff, my blocking is going to get better and better and better. That is cool. Somebody managed to completely glitch everything out and fly. So yeah, blocking is scaling upwards now. Just a question, if you play on one server, can you create a Demon Hunter on a new server without having a level 70 on the new server? I don't know, Darkwire. The 2 Demon Hunters I've created have been on servers where I have at least a level 70 on it. I don't know if anyone else has that. In Legion, it's 40% with artifact traits. I thought it was 34% with artifact traits, but, you know, I could be wrong. Oh, maybe with the new artifact traits. The new like explosive artifact weapon. What's up, Pablo? How you doing, my friend? Guys, that is going to do it for today's live stream. Thank you guys for joining me. Sorry, you guys who just hopped in here and just joined me. It was nice to say hi to you guys. I'm glad you guys were able to stop by during a live stream. But that's going to do it for today. We are sitting at like 4 hours, I think, already. So we managed to do everything we set out to do. We got our weekly island quest done, and that was almost 2 full levels for the Heart of Azeroth, and we did a +2. That was the 2 things that I really wanted to do today. As far as next week, I will be streaming on Wednesday and Friday, so look out for those streams there. And yeah, just regular content from here till there. I am leveling up my Brewmaster Monk. It won't be ready for next week because this weekend I'm going to be setting up my new PC. And my new PC is all thanks to all of you guys who stop by, all of you guys who chat with me, all the patron supporters, all of the channel sponsors, everybody who donates in whatever which way that you interact with me. That interaction helps me. And so thank you all for having those interactions with me. And thank you all for basically getting me this new rig that's sitting behind me over here near my coffee table. So I'm going to be setting that up this weekend. I don't have much time to be leveling up my Brewmaster Monk, but up next on the journey to have every single tank leveled up for Mythic dungeons and for raid content in the BfA beta is Brewmaster Monks and then Demon Hunters. So we're almost done, and then I'll do an official tanking class rank so you guys can have that. It is over, Pablo. I'm sorry. For sure, Roy, for sure. Jakar, it was good running a few dungeons with, a few islands with you. And Matney, it was good running that dungeon with you. It's the Motherlode. It's always going to be a little bit of a shit show, so we did what we could with it. But yeah, the Motherlode, it always it's going to end up being that way. You have a 6-day work week coming up. Nerds, you don't even get 4th of July off? I'm sorry, man. Alright, guys. Yeah, new toy, for sure. I will see you all next week on Wednesday. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitch and you prefer watching on Twitch, you guys can go ahead and do that. If you guys also want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. There's also a community Discord that you guys can take a part of. There have been a few people who ask me for like my preliminary weak auras that I use for tanking. I will help you out with anything I can, any questions you have, and if anything, I like to launch videos and to put out content when things are completely done. But if you guys are interested in seeing things kind of like halfway there, you know, just join me there. And shout out to everybody who also supports me over on Patreon and channel sponsors. I really appreciate you guys. All right, guys, I will see you next week. Thank you all for stopping by.